Good?
Dankeschön.
Alright. Are they charged?
I have no idea.
I tried that with him, and
Are
he
they
was
broken?
just like, "The fuck you say?"
Oh.
It's just a cover.
No, I
but-
figure it's a response. I just don't know how to process it.
Well,
No, it's
he-
actually
he-
an insult.
This one has a cover.
He handed me a
Oops,
bowl
here.
earlier.
I mean,
and
it's just
was like,
glued
"Oh,
on. It's not
Fair.
And he's like, "What?"
Thank you.
anything crazy.
Oh.
Now they taught us falcha, but is that like you're welcome or just welcome? Is there a difference again? Because
Yes.
everyone said you're welcome.
Well,
I believe
It's
Bitta.
different.
I believe
Because they
Bitta
don't have
is.
those. Welcome.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Yeah. Sorry, what was that?
I believe Bitta is you're welcome.
I thought it was in German.
Never mind. Just throw them at the table.
treat them like they're D4s and throw 'em.
Chuck 'em.
Or drop them.
Do you have another one of those?
Table no, but you can use this one and I'll just put my thing on the floor.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Too late. That's what's happening.
Maybe.
Is that carbone?
Black bag. Dubstep.
Yeah.
The black bag over there with the green
No, it's not
tags on the
past
zippers. Open it up and see if there's an aux cable in
Yes,
there.
it is past 8.
I didn't hear Fenbar.
He's actually been over quite a bit.
That's not an aux cable. That's a microphone. And there's that.
And we've been working
That's it?
really hard.
That's
All right.
Oh
don't worry
yeah,
about it.
I
Thank you.
noticed it. He still would have been marking it.
Yeah, they
It
let me
lives!
know as soon as I walked in.
Are we
Carbone!
leaving this open, or we?
Come on, what the fuck?
Carbon, what the fuck? What?
Henry didn't bark at you.
Yeah, he did.
Oh,
He did.
I didn't knock, but I walked in and he looked up at me and there was a pause and he was like, "Oh right." Ooh.
Okay, but it was so,
It was a woof.
yeah.
It was a couple barks.
It was more like I missed you, and now I'm gonna bark at you because.
Just for old time's sake.
It's like the guard that's like half something. Oh shit, I'm supposed to do something. Hold on.
That's good.
I'm good.
Yeah, so there's not going to be any way to broadcast any of these speakers
Okay.
via Bluetooth and put sound in the
Okay.
mixer at the same time.
Do the mixer for now. So
Oh God, there's a camera pointed right at me.
Yeah.
There's drinks and stuff in that little mini fridge, and in that little treasure chest that's on the table, there's snacks.
Oh my God.
I missed you.
hi, mom.
Yeah, like you never cooked for us.
Oh my God.
You never brought us snacks.
I mean, I thought it was very clear. I am not Alicia by any measure whatsoever.
Yeah, the whole thing,
Okay.
because like dubstep's not in any frame.
That's okay. I don't have to be.
Whatever.
You can't be a disembodied voice.
I'll stick my head
Well,
in when
I
I
need
need
the
to.
camera. I need that camera tilted
what she
up a
said.
little, just straight up. A little more. All right, that should be good.
There's a bag back here.
That's camera 3.
Haha, perfect.
It's
Yeah.
mostly in focus. It's gonna be too small for anyone to care. So
They don't watch us to watch us. They watch us to listen.
yeah,
Say hello to little friend.
Mason
Oh,
or Kyle,
beautiful.
can you aim
Yeah,
that
they might
camera
be
up
moist.
just a little? Yep.
Feel free to use them for whatever you need
And
for
to the right some,
self-reminder.
and it needs to be focused. It is way out of focus. Other way.
East.
Uh,
Word. Well, I need to bring him
more?
back home after.
That's fine. But there's more
But yeah.
about
that should be
temporary
good. I can actually see that.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Okay.
All right, you go there.
While everyone's eating, it's a perfect time to have a little roundtable discussion.
Woo.
Yeah.
I have new dice.
Yay!
I never actually got a set for Jimothy, so.
There you go.
That's all.
First things first.
Rest in peace.
Hi. Yeah,
Hi.
Welcome back.
Hi.
So, first thing, I have a
You don't want to put it there. That's,
I have no other place
that's
to put
right
it.
where the hot air from the laptop goes. It'll make it hot in like half an hour.
I don't care. I have no other place to put it.
I have a promotion at work.
Right.
How many hours
Sorry?
are you working now?
Well, yes and no.
Hold on, does this come with a pay raise or do you just get more responsibility?
Both, but right now just more responsibility.
Okay.
So I am on call 24/7.
Come next.
So when this phone rings, it means someone's getting robbed. Or more likely, some store is stupid and there's a false alarm.
And I imagine we have to shut the hell up.
No,
Oh,
I
okay.
don't have to call anybody. If I do, that's fine. But I will have to stop, look at a GPS, follow it, track it, hit a bunch of buttons, and it'll take me like 5 minutes to do. It doesn't happen often, but I've had a bunch of stores have false alarms today, and I can't fucking stand them. So, otherwise, we can go on with about our business. Second thing, after a conversation and some pause to reflect, nobody was having fun, or not enjoying themselves in the way. Yeah, I mean, I can point you guys in the right direction. I specifically gave you guys like 5 or 6 different paths. And the other one to just kind of see how you wanted to go about. They were all going to end in the same. they were all going to end the same place, but you guys chose to investigate all 5 of them parts at a time. So you got like 25% here, 10% here, 30%, which was interesting and a lot of fun for me.
Oh.
But
As long as it, all I have to say about what he was saying about the metagaming, as long as it's not overtly obvious,
yeah.
Using him as a plot hook
Mm-hmm.
to keep us on track would actually help.
That's kind of how we. That's kind of how we discussed it over these weeks and figuring out how to do is kind of
Can you
have
grab
him,
one of those buckets and put it over here? Because that camera's got to move.
I'm gonna
Mind you,
scooch
I
over
need to bring my
to
camera
that
next
It's
week.
not going to help.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
That needs to be like right behind Carbone.
Like directly.
And that camera needs to put it there. Hmm? Yes.
Go get it. After it's short. Mason, Carbone.
The only thing, like giving the 5 different paths. Maybe we were just jumping around too much. But like it felt like every one of those paths led to, if not a dead end, like a you've learned all you can here for now. Go do something else.
Okay.
So like that. Like I definitely don't mind intrigue-based plots. Definitely not something that I would want to be the permanent setting of the campaign. D&D is a combat system.
Yes. I definitely, to start out, especially at lower levels, I kind of wanted it to not just be combat because I feel like it's very squishy and it's just kind of a slog to get to higher levels until you can like truly become the heroes you kind of expect your characters to be.
Not if they're just giant rats.
Well, that's true too, but that's a very
not if
boring.
you throw something at me that can pull my soul out of my chest.
We don't gotta fight epic things.
What?
Right
I
off the
did it.
bat.
You lived.
Like I was telling Autumn, if you wanted to be Rhea and didn't want to be a cleric, you could totally do that. You don't have to have a cleric. I would tailor the items and things to make sure that you guys had healing in a way that would keep everything flowing, but let you rage smash someone's skull in. So if you want a rage cleric, that'd be fucking awesome.
She's headed in that direction. So we'll see.
Okay.
We'll see.
And we can make.
Cleric barbarian?
I don't know. I hadn't thought about it before, but now I want to play that. So
I love it.
As a cleric of nature, I can definitely see that.
Plus-
Who was originally a hermit?
And barbarians are built off of wisdom too, aren't they?
No.
What?
No?
What is
Is
wrong
it
with
Constitution?
Strength and
Constitution.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
I just want to see her power of Christ compels you to hit someone in the head and just
Yeah.
yeah.
And also do that to heal people.
Yes. We had Doc stab you to hell,
Yeah.
so we can make this work.
Well, isn't there there's a battle cleric build like the
There's a war cleric, yeah.
Yeah, where it's like you hit someone and it heals someone else of damage. I think I could be wrong.
I knock your health into him.
Yeah, there you go.
So maybe a question is how per session, how much combat you guys want? Do you want one combat encounter per night, or is it sometimes one night will be more combat heavy, one night will be more talking and interaction? And
There obviously needs to be a balance. Obviously don't want a battle to pop out if it's not appropriate for the situation.
of course.
But at the same time, I'm a murder hobo.
Yeah, you are.
Right.
I am not a murder hobo. Goddamn.
No, but I am. I am nothing if I'm not a murder hobo.
You're entirely based on eating things. So yeah.
I am based on you guys being murder hobos for my breakfast.
I am a warlock. I can't do subdual damage.
I refuse
So,
As do I.
right.
I mean, I have like 3 non-combat abilities.
I'm the non-combat ability guy.
Yeah.
It's like that's what I built my character for, because I know this group.
But you also do some of the highest damage in combat, at least
Right.
burst damage.
I'll wait till he starts getting. Never mind. Wait till you see what I have planned.
But no, I'd say just to keep things fresh and interesting, probably aim for at least one combat per session. Obviously, there are going to be sessions where we're deep into roleplay or deep into intrigue and whatnot, and it doesn't get to it. But yeah, like an average of 1 to 2 per session. Or if we go on a full-on dungeon crawl, like hell yeah, let's do
Pump it.
3 game sessions.
4 or 5
just,
sticks in a row.
Yeah.
It needs to be balanced. Having a night where we, it's battle after battle after battle. Okay, cool. And then the next night, hey, it's role play time. We're taking a rest. We're, doing whatever. We're talking to people. We found the guy and we're interrogating him by ripping his legs off and pouring acid down his throat. It doesn't have to be battle centric. It can absolutely be role play based on a previous battle, based on something that's happened previously.
He's a Goliath.
But
okay, yeah, that makes sense.
That was one of the ways that I was able to balance out the mansion when I had you guys run the mansion was only about 70% of the rooms had fighting going on, and it was up to you guys to enter the room. And rooms that it didn't make sense to have a battle in didn't. And then sometimes you guys would walk into something and get ballista bolted to the wall. I mean,
Or fall off a bridge.
or fall off a bridge, or
Over and
join
over.
a zombie rave, or drop a marble through the floor, or set the house on fire, or kick LeBlack through a portal. I mean,
Didn't we cover hallway and shit?
huh?
Didn't we cover hallway and shit?
Oh my god, no.
it was the
A handle.
Yeah, we covered a secret exit in shit just to
I had forgotten about that.
I thought we did a
Wasn't
whole
that my
staircase,
idea?
so we, covered
something like that. Yeah,
Well,
like
what it was is there was a secret door at the bottom of a secret staircase,
Good.
and on the inside, you guys had decided to open the door, go inside. Oh, we know where this goes. Okay, we're not ready to go upstairs just yet. So somebody picked up a bucket that was filled with shit and smeared it all over the lever that opened it into, behind you guys. So that if anybody wanted to sneak up behind you, they would have to grab a handle covered in shit.
or a towel.
Who walks around?
We
with a
hadn't
towel?
thought of that.
You guys were level 1, you hadn't thought of that.
Or hitchhikers.
Another thing
But you wouldn't
that
get that.
another thing that I would like to add would just be having situations presented to the party where it's not just combat roleplay. Also, things that would that catered is where an individual or a couple of people's abilities will actually help.
There is. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I am working on tailoring situations for specific players.
Because
Master of disguise.
in my
Just saying.
in my early years playing Dungeons and Dragons, I played a rogue all the time. One of my DMs insisted on doing a hack and slash campaign where half of what I could do was completely useless, and it killed the game for me.
I will work on tailoring things to have the hunter hunt, to have the monk punch, to have the I mean, you're paladin. I don't really know what you do other than piss people off.
That's pretty much it.
He blesses things or something. I don't know.
I
He's
am a
healer.
part-time healer. No, for real.
There was a reason for everything that you guys found. There was a reason why you didn't find any animals in the woods.
Yeah.
It's part of your backstory. There was a reason why you got jumped in an alleyway. It's part of your backstory. There's a reason why you were talking to Maria. It's part of your backstory.
See, I'm not a shitty hunter. It's part of my backstory.
You're a shitty hunter. It's part of your backstory. Yeah, okay.
There's a reason why you met Madam T. I wanted to kind of just toss a little bit of
not my backstory.
toss a little. Well, I mean, she knew about your backstory.
Yeah.
You found out how old you were.
You're 5.
Or she lied to me. But yeah.
I kind of wanted to do a little bit of sprinkling to get stuff set up, so when things months down the road start to happen, you can have a little bit of that in your head to refer to. But okay. Specifically, if you guys think of a situation that would be good at the Arcana, oh yeah.
You gonna put your microphone on?
Are we streaming?
Oh, okay.
But like right now is my work.
But I will work on getting stuff situated for you guys to give everyone their time to shine. That was my whole point. Is I didn't want it to feel like it was one character or a couple characters and everyone else is sitting there with their thumb up their ass.
I would like to sit here with my thumb up my ass. Please do not try to focus anything on me. It makes me supremely uncomfortable. I do not do role play.
Okay. I will give you the ability to be secondhand, and if you want to jump in, you can, and I will not focus anything on you specifically.
Sometimes it's just like that. Some characters
No,
are
it's my job to like drag her into the conversation.
That's
every
fair.
Once in a while.
audience members. But what I was gonna say was one thing as the resident 4th edition stan. One thing that is incredibly useful from 4th edition that I don't know why they didn't bring to 5th edition is the idea of skill challenge.
I'm working on trying to get that as the Matthew Mercer
That's
and
actually
Matthew
one thing
Koval.
that I did like about 4th edition.
Yeah, like it was great. It need, the system, as per the book, needed a little bit of tweaking, but you can find so many resources online on how to. Yeah.
I have quite a bit of stuff I'm working on, trying to get that through people who are much better at that than I am. So I think we can get there. Also, I put it in the chat, but I don't know if everybody saw. Over the next couple of weeks, think of an uncommon magical item.
Done.
Yeah, yours is already done. I already know how you're getting it, what it's going to do to you, all of it. Because I was bored at work.
Fair enough.
That's usually how a lot of my stuff happens.
Correct. That's exactly how Milo came to be, to be perfectly honest.
Oh, God. All right.
I was bored at work one day. Hey!
So
You can kind of put
what
them
I'm
here, just
hearing
let me know
is
so I can move my stuff
make
over.
a magic item, not just look one up.
You can look one up, and if you want to flavor it differently, I have
right out of the book.
I have a few things that I have made. Some of them a little bit more powerful than what I am, what you guys are for the level. But I have things that might work for you. If you give me an idea of something, if you just want a bunch of ritual spells, we can do that too. Or if you have a magical item.
We've discussed my character at length long enough. So it's like I trust you to come
That's
up
true.
with something appropriate for
Okay.
me.
I do have something in the mind. Kyle,
Hi.
I have something for you.
God.
Is it like the necklace again?
No, it's a really cool scythe. Since that is your weapon.
Okay.
Is that something that you would be interested in?
Possibly, because I wasn't too sure on how you worded it. I got confused on the Facebook thing. I thought it was just going to be one thing for the whole group.
No,
So
each
you get three. You get like an open thing.
each character gets an uncommon magical item, which is like a lower
on,
tier.
she's
Not
reading
it's like it
something.
doesn't
You're
do
on
like 50
camera.
billion damage per hit, but maybe it has a cool ability or gives you advantage on certain things or something like that. I have an item that I had been working on for you for a little bit that I think you might like.
Okay.
And we can make it scythe flavored because you like to be dark
And edgy.
and edgy.
God damn it.
Fucking edgelord paladin.
It gives you
And a little bit
all
to
the
the left.
benefits
Hear
of
that
being a
from
mimic
you.
without being a mimic.
Oh God.
What the hell?
Why?
What did you do and find?
It's a mimic cloak.
Oh, okay.
It gives you all the benefits of being a mimic without being a mimic.
But you are a
But
mimic.
you are a mimic.
Yes, I know.
What? Are you
A
a double
mimic?
mimic?
Homebrew or what?
Mimic with a mimic cloak?
Yes.
No.
Hey, what's up, Dread?
Hi, Dread.
Okay, what are
Um,
we trying to do?
I
Yes.
just want
I'm
to
gonna
see
need to think.
how he looks.
Wow.
Looks fun.
Oh yeah, if we have the gym cam ready to go.
I mean, that's camera one.
Well, gym cam's behind you like it always is.
No, Jim Cam's there.
Whatever.
This
Anyway,
cam just looks at my bald spot.
actually, no. That camera is so far up over your head, it doesn't see you at all.
Beautiful. Because I left my bandana in the car.
I just like this one doesn't see my bald spot either.
There we go. Okay. Any other? Anybody else have anything to add?
Questions, comments, concerns?
I mean, like they said, I like Murder Hobo because that's what it sounds like. And,
I will have more things for you to murder.
well, Thaskiel never really got to Murder Hobo. He kind of just stood there.
You pudding bomb. What are you
pudding
talking
bombed him
about?
Yeah, the one cool thing I did the entire campaign.
You know what the cool thing I did? I
so
died.
memorable.
Well, yes.
Do you know how many cool?
single night.
Can anybody remember anything memorable that LeBlanc did besides get kicked through a hole?
Yes.
What?
Your constant quest for a pet that we
Oh, okay, yeah,
that we constantly
failure,
Failure.
utter failure.
Yeah,
Well,
but
that was just a failure with a racist fiddle.
yeah, you had a racist fiddle that you couldn't talk to. That was
No, I
awesome.
could talk to it.
I know,
It's
yeah,
just
he was
didn't
able
like
to.
me.
But
Who
yeah,
would?
I like to do a little more
Okay.
Murder Hobo,
Kid
but
kinda liked
I
LeBlanc.
don't mind some investigation.
Kinda.
But me retarded, me need things right in front of face.
Okay.
Same.
Yeah, that's the
I wish Jimothy had a hat.
Let's give him a bonnet.
No, let's give him a mimic.
But yeah, well, I constantly felt like we were either missing something. Like there were certain times like when we went to go talk to the miners, I think.
Yeah.
Like it was we failed a diplomacy check or someone rolled a nat 1 or something. It's like get the fuck out. It's like all right, well we fucked up that one.
Yeah, there was a couple of sessions where I just walked away feeling like stupid.
So I don't know whether it was like we were missing stuff
Yeah.
or whether we were failing at stuff, but like the advice I always give is never have only one way for information to get to to the characters. If they fail at one, here's this other thing that will have the same information. But it sounds like that's what you were planning on doing
I
anyway.
did.
So.
I did have it. It just didn't seem like that. Especially with social circumstances. If you guys are going to be weird to a complete stranger, they have no reason to be like, okay. Now, if you had known them for a while and then got weird, they go, okay, they're just weird people. It's like, no, this is not worth my time.
Yeah.
That is true. Is like
We made
a lot
weirdos.
of we are a bunch of weirdos, but a lot of us had walked into this town not actually conscious of that. Like that's part of my
my pet albino goblin.
that's
Yeah.
part of that's part of my personality is being like overtly cautious about how weird I am.
She needs to be the face of the party because she's the only normal person, and she's dressed up
She's a
like
hermit.
wood nymph.
I'm the only normal one here.
Hey,
Well,
you look like an albino goblin.
Technically,
With jaundice.
I'm the one that looks the most normal,
That's true.
I look
which
like
is
a halfling.
hilarious.
I look like a normal lizard.
You
Except
think
every-
you look like you're a halfling. You're a fucking lizard.
Yeah.
She's covered in rocks.
Yeah.
He's the Grim Reaper. You're a puppet. I look like a halfling.
I'm a mascot.
You think you
this
look like
party
a-
is Jim Henson taking LSD. This is what it is.
Yes.
That should be in our tagline.
That's the name of this episode.
Yeah.
Jim Henson on LSD.
I'm also a big fan of like failure with succeeding with a
Through
cause.
failure.
Like
Failing upwards.
Yeah, there you go. Failing forward.
Failing forward.
Not failing
Tripping up
upward.
the stairs.
But yeah,
Tripping up the
failing
stairs.
forward.
To be fair, that entire last quest was you failing forwards.
Yeah.
Oh,
just
yeah.
at a very slow
You guys
rate.
went to jail. A bunch of people died, and we just.
We didn't kill any of them.
That's correct. You
Not
tried.
through lack of trying.
You wanted to eat a bunch of them.
I
Eating and
would
killing is
have.
not the same.
They were dead when we got there.
Alicia's in
Why do we always have someone who wants to eat the corpses?
We've got multiple this time.
We have one
Nice.
thing we're good at, and we stick to it.
I set an example.
I swear to God, Jet is out there finding these people. And be like, they need to be part of our school. Why?
Well, he's the one that's doing the approval board,
He
so.
eats people.
I mean, yeah.
Mason, go throw our plates in the wash. Or in the...
Please,
Yes.
sir.
Disconnect.
Okay, hold on. Give him a second.
There you go.
I did not mean to volunteer you for the whole thing.
Thank you, sir.
I was just kind of being a dick.
You're the best.
Considering he's on the end, he should take it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were
Yeah.
gonna touch him last.
Kyle.
Kyle, go.
Disconnect.
Disconnect first.
And remember, that's disconnect,
I will
not
send like this
disassociate.
the whole stream.
Oh, no,
I do later.
I do that all the time. Okay.
Where were we again?
Who are we? What are we? Why are we?
Why?
I don't need an existential crisis yet.
I call that a
How
Tuesday.
does it work in every system so far?
They are tiny blueberry Pop-Tarts.
Ugh,
I've seen those at work.
What?
I am not a fan of blueberry or blackberry anything.
I don't like blackberries, but I'm a weird person. But blueberry's great, especially artificial.
Sorry.
What did you roll? I'm a blueberry. Okay.
Frosting side up.
Yeah.
Frosting side up.
Oh, that's a crit. You win.
He won the game. The rest of us lost.
God damn it, Joe.
I was waiting to do that, so thank you.
But yeah, no, it's no, we just felt like we were in a rut for a while there
How is that better than a regular Pop Tart?
because it's made of different stuff.
It's better than a regular.
Because you get a full bite in one go.
Yeah, you get the whole experience. You don't have to like chew around the edges of just
Yeah,
like
you don't get like
sweet bread.
Okay, so I'm not the only one that did that.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
No,
you,
they're
you don't
delicious.
get like an inch of like paper, and then you can enjoy the Pop Tart.
All right, final try.
Every Pop Tart's bite-sized if you're not a bitch.
Trash can's behind you.
Yeah, the table's right here.
I wanted to argue with that, but that's actually really good, so I can't say anything.
What was it?
Every Pop Tart's bite-sized if you're not a bitch.
Yeah, but how many here have the mouth to pull it off?
Maybe. I'd be willing to try.
I mean, are we talking just cramming it in? Because I'll make
Yeah,
that shit
I don't
fit.
know if I could make the whole thing fit, but I could like fold it.
Hold on.
Oh.
Let me mute this real quick.
I promise not to do it in front of him.
Oh. All right, he's gone.
And he's gone.
I don't know if I can do it with these nails, though.
Oh, don't stab yourself.
Yeah.
Kyle, stay out. See, that's not.
Dredd says if you fold the Pop-Tart, it does help.
Yeah. If I
That's cheating.
if I could fold it in half, I could take the whole thing. Just
Yeah.
Now, I can fit a volume of food that is the size of one single Pop-Tart in my mouth, no
Oh
problem.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Easily.
But both Pop
I can
Tarts.
fit a whole slice of pizza in my mouth.
Both Pop Tarts in the pack.
No.
No, that's a bit much.
Yeah,
Cowards.
the foil is not
Yeah, the
edible.
foil is gonna be a problem.
Cowards.
That,
Cowards.
To be fair, that does explain a lot. You do, like, you do
Seem like the
exhibit
kind of-
signs of like aluminum poisoning and stuff like that.
Seem like the
so-
kind of motherfucker that chews tinfoil.
Yeah.
All right, guys. It is 8:45.
Oh Jesus.
Oh yeah.
We were supposed to start 45 minutes ago.
We had some admin to take care of.
We did, and we took care of it. But
So,
so
we're going to speed up a little bit.
speed up,
Speed up, slow down, go left, go right.
Slow down.
We left off.
up, down, down,
With
left, right.
me dying and them resurrecting me.
Oh, no, we
hold
have
on.
to do the thing. We have
Just
to do
right.
Oh yeah.
Do the real thing.
And
a
now,
whole pancake, like a pancake from IHOP pancake.
I'm not trying to get fresh with you. I'm just trying to get my eye back.
Dredd says he can fit a whole pancake in his mouth in one bite.
I mean, depends on the size of the
hey
pancake.
Dredd, call me.
No, that's $1, isn't it?
What?
Not the little
Yeah,
pancake.
silver dollar
like
pancake.
a
That's what I was
pancake.
thinking. It's like
Oh,
anybody could do that with the right pancake.
Okay.
Plate-sized pancake, he specifies.
Also depends on the size of the
Yeah,
plate.
saucer-sized or like dinner plate because
American
me.
plate, European plate, they're two different things.
Oh, God. All right. Last time on D&D.
So good.
Now back at our original home.
Stonehaven.
to Stonehaven.
Yes.
I missed the food.
Seriously, oh my god.
Yes.
So you guys fought a bunch of shit. Some of you died. Most of you lived.
I lived.
And after that, you were told that we're gonna hold the funeral, and then you guys are good to go. You've completed your contract. You guys rested at this town for a little bit.
Oh, we did rest? Cool.
We're gonna speed up just a little bit.
Skip ahead a bit.
Just a smidge. You guys spent a few days there. You attended the funeral. The entire town was there.
I cried. It was beautiful.
Yep. There was just
There were
little down
real
feathers,
tears.
down feathers floating into the wind. It was very nice. The governor,
Mayor.
Constable.
The Mariner.
Huxtable, the leader of the town.
That guy.
Yes.
Reeve.
Lord Bronson gave you guys, as you were leaving, a thank you, but he also gave you a pouch from his own personal purse for the work that you had done, and it amounted to 20 gold per member.
Yay!
Sweet, to go pay my tab at Sneeze.
Yeah.
I think I owe him like 6 gold.
That was covered as well.
Oh, nice.
Any debt that you had incurred had been taken care of. Incurred.
Whatever.
Occurred. Recurred.
Oh,
Recurve.
shit. That's hilarious.
He also said that he would not be reporting the jail sentences to your
Oh,
headmaster,
thank God.
And
She
already
knows.
which is the response you gave back immediately. On the wind, you heard, yes, I do.
I mean,
You guys,
she knows.
yes, you guys rested up for a few days, so all of your exhaustion had gone away. No more nightmares. Johnny, Galandril gave you the paper to copy that ritual.
Okay.
He covered the paper and ink and everything you needed for that. So
Awesome.
you can count that as however you need to for that.
And that was
And you guys basically rested up and waited until you were felt okay, and then we're on the way back to Ward.
I assume we're traveling on our own this time. We're not
You-
going with like Calandrel's.
No, you are traveling. You were given a you caught a ride with a wagon, so it shouldn't be as long as it would walk. Who was going most of the way towards Ward, so you would only have to walk the last 4 or 5 days to get back to the
that's not too bad.
That makes sense.
So anything you guys want to accomplish on those 4 days of hiking?
I am probably going to of hiking.
Oh, one other thing. Smee gave you a bottle of his best bourbon. It's a small bottle, but he tasked you with having others try it and promoting his brand.
Oh, absolutely. So I chug it as soon as we're out of the. No.
Anything that I would be doing as far as my character goes.
You, at this point, you know that you're going to return with them and wait for instructions based on your order. So,
Okay, so
they're going back to Ward, you're going back to Ward. That's
I figured that, but there was no way for me to contact people or.
No, you were to report back once
Okay,
things had been informed, and things have been informed.
so we're in a wagon or are we walking?
The last 4 days you will be walking. You've been in a wagon.
Okay, so until we start walking, sleep.
Okay. On the 4 days, is there anything you wanted to do from the walk from the town you're in to?
When we make camp or when we stop type deal, just walk around and see if I can't find signs of life or anything that would deal with what.
Once you're away, you can stuff goes back to normal. Like once you're away from the Dragon's Bane town, especially when you get to the west
Just the
coast,
town or how far off?
maybe 25 miles. I mean, the further you go, the more normal it seems to get.
I want to make notes of populations and things of that nature.
You would notice basically after, you can't tell exactly, but after about 25 miles is when everything goes.
Right, I just want to
100%
make
back to
notes and all that to report back.
Okay. Anything anybody else wanted to accomplish on the 4 days that you would be walking from? Let me bring out my world map.
I am looking something up.
Mhm.
Bear with me.
A bird?
Yeah, I want to find a bird and try to tame it and catch it.
He's gonna be the next LeBlack.
I make you a
Oh,
straw
God,
bird
here we
and
go.
give it to you.
So you
I
guys
will-
basically arrived in the town of Snow Haven, which is on the west coast to the southwest of Toft, and are heading northeast, basically back to the school. You want to try to tame a bird?
Yes.
Okay. First, go ahead and roll.
What are you doing?
He's trying to
I want to
roll survival.
Okay.
First, let's see if you
He's
can.
trying to get a familiar, I guess.
Not even familiar.
Get the
Just
spell.
Nat 20?
Okay. Okay. There are some hawk-type birds that are circling above that you've noticed, and
Oh, please give
you
me a
are
buzzard.
and
That would be cool too.
you are smart enough to know that you're going to try to tame them with fish.
Yep.
So you take some of the fish that you had picked up. Go ahead and roll animal handling. We'll see how this goes.
20. Flaccid.
Okay.
This is the best I've rolled ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, no shit.
You do have a
killing that
young female red-tailed hawk that has been more willing to get near you. It will take the fish out of your hand and go. It has been following you, but this is going to take a little bit of time.
Was it going to take the 4 or 5 days?
At
Or a little bit longer?
At least. Like, this is going to be multiple checks over time to see how well this thing is.
Okay.
But
In the meantime, you're feeding a bird.
you're feeding a bird,
Feeding around.
and you notice it doesn't stay with you all the time, but around evening when you would usually feed it, it's there.
And it's the same one.
It's You're pretty sure it's the same one. It looks like the small, same little red-tailed hawk. So it understands who you are at least. So there's that. Anybody else?
I'm gonna before we leave town, I'm going to buy 5 gallons of ale
Okay.
in kegs,
Okay.
and also brewing supplies like what do you call it? Ingredients
Okay.
for brewing more ale.
I'll call
it's
that-
basically 1 gold for it's like 2 silver pieces for a gallon of ale, and then
I'll call it a gold for all of it.
okay, that works.
Joe?
Red-tailed hawks sound yummy.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you going to try
Yeah,
to eat that
motherfucker's
hawk?
Nope, made.
That's what
I
it
need a
is.
yes or no
Zero.
dice.
Oh, no, I don't need a yes/no dice.
Do things that are in a bag of holding stay stable while they're in there? Like, are they? Do they get jostled around as
No.
like? Okay.
They are perpetually falling.
What? No.
Is-
No.
Yes. No. Yes.
No.
I am God and I say no. No, they for whatever intents and purposes they are stable. They're not. If you put something, it's not going to be floating around. So even if it's not capped, you put it in there, it should come out the same way. You shouldn't be just spilling.
Just so I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As far as I remember, by the way, you have a ring inside you, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh
It
yeah.
does.
It's still there.
Yep.
Okay, so 19 on perception
Mhm.
to realize that it's the same hawk that's coming back for him.
You
Each
realize.
night.
Yep. You realize it's the same hawk.
So from here on,
Uh-huh.
I'm going to attempt to disguise myself and trick the hawk into landing somewhere on me.
Okay. How are you going to disguise yourself?
I'm a post.
Okay.
There's a red hawk's nest.
Red-tailed hawk's nest.
Just a post or whatever it is.
Right. So
Okay.
I'll wander off ahead, and as he catches up to me about that time, then there'll be a post.
So-
a convenient post for a hawk to land.
So first I'm going to have you roll stealth,
No problem.
which you should do quite well in.
Mm-hmm.
It's only tradition.
So we're gonna go with
Tradition for him.
And you
Stealth.
took up the mantle.
stealth. 9.
Congratulations.
Okay. And now you're going to roll your choice, deception or persuasion.
Oh, we're doing, deception. I am master of deception. 14.
Okay. The hawk seems to seize the post, but doesn't seem to land on it. It seems more interested in the fish.
Hi.
That's fine. We'll try something different next time.
Okay.
Fucking Wile E. Coyote.
Go ahead and just roll 2 more animal handling checks.
To get this out of the way.
19.
Okay.
That's a 9.
Okay.
Low.
It will come and take the food out of your hand, but it will not stay. It will stay nearby. It will sit in a tree or whatever.
But it's getting used to me, is what you're saying. It's like,
Tolerate is the word we're going to go with.
okay.
It's learning that you're easy to manipulate.
Yes.
It's,
He
so
has
it's a
fish.
cat.
Yes.
He has fish.
Correct.
Disguise yourself as a fish.
No, I'm going to roll an intelligence check to see if Milo's smart enough to think of the thing I'm thinking of.
Did anybody have anything that needed to be identified still?
I don't.
I mean, you guys do realize that the Goliath is now with you guys. You don't have a problem with it. You don't have to want to ask him or anything. Because the last time we played, I went down. You saw something in my shirt.
No, you did tell them.
I did tell them?
Yes,
Okay.
yeah.
All right, so... All right,
Yes,
never
they
mind.
are
Yeah,
aware.
yeah, we're bringing you back to ward. I think last time I checked.
Yes.
10.
You.
Mostly I just want to know if Milo's smart enough to think about stealing one of his fish.
You don't think of stealing one of his fish, but you think of like trying to make yourself look like you have a fish that's sitting on a post. But
I'm good with that.
But it just looks like a blue tongue.
Yeah. I mean,
So.
Can we say that I purchased some inks from Arella?
Yes. It was like 15 gold worth of like ink and papers. I think is what you were trying to get.
50 gold.
50 gold. She didn't have that much. She had like 5 of each, so you can do 10 gold's worth of ink and paper.
Okay. Well, I needed the 50 gold of ink just for transcribing a spell.
The one that you got from.
Different one.
Okay. She didn't have that much.
Okay.
So you can have 10 gold's worth if you wanted to get that.
Just collect it a little bit by a little bit.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so the blue thing you put at the end of the stick that when you transform doesn't seem to get any real interest.
not a fish. Gotta work harder.
Arella, anything you wanted?
No.
Okie dokie.
You mean Ayla?
Ayla. Oh my goodness, I'm tired.
Well, it's been like 3 or 4 weeks since we played.
That's
So.
not even that.
With my passive perception, do I notice what's going on here?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I'm not going to do anything about it. So, like, I'll like look over at your
Tongue.
fish tongue.
Yeah.
And just be like,
Little bit of bourbon.
Hold on. Are we traveling with other people?
Just you guys.
Just us?
You
No,
traveled
just us.
with a caravan to Snowhaven, and then from Snowhaven.
I go for the post.
Okay.
That's a nat 1.
Wow.
Okay. You find yourself stuck to the
I
post.
had to roll some intelligence.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make a strength check.
Roll a strength check against 16 for grapple.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus. Angry. Because that's a 12. I'm stuck.
You touch the post and are automatically stuck to it. Like it feels like a wooden post, and it's like, wait.
It's like even with my my passive perception's pretty high too. So even though I'm reading a book, I'm looking over and seeing what's happening. Just start laughing.
With my passive perception, 11.
Yeah.
Do I see that? Do I see him stuck to a post?
I mean,
You
I'm
see
a
us stuck to a
7 foot
post. You don't
tall-
see me as the post. though.
You're more concerned on bird watching. You haven't really paid attention to what the buffoons in your party are doing.
So, as everything goes on and days go on, Vigak comes around, just talks to you guys individually here and there in groups, small
like you.
groups, just trying to get to know you guys.
Let me try and get off again.
beer.
I say a whole lot of nothing.
Like a lot of nothing. Like you don't know.
Like,
I mean,
we had some very engaging conversations, but you got no information out of it.
Oh yeah, he's aware. He eventually catches on that you're just bullshitting him, and he's like, okay.
No, it's not even bullshitting. That's
No.
just how he talks.
Yeah. It's very sincere, and you feel like we're bonding while we're talking. But as you walk away, it's like,
What did we just talk about?
Well,
exactly.
Right.
You also got to realize that Big Ack is not a huge talker, and
get off.
he's very
Please.
awkward talking to you guys in general.
Please.
It's a lot
So-
of grunting.
So by you just like nonsense bullshit, he's just like, cool, awesome, and 5-10 minutes and walks away because he's just overwhelmed and wants to be alone. So, but he wants to try to get
No, I'm just hungry.
involved with you guys more and learn more about the group in general because he's traveling with you guys.
Right.
If you're going to go in the bat, if he's going to go in battle with you guys, he wants to make sure that someone's going to be able to watch his back.
Right.
So,
You got a lot of back.
yes, I do.
Seriously. If you give him the chance, Jimothy will tell you all about the brave and proud Muppet-born people, and the hand.
Oh yeah, you're the easiest one to talk to because all he's got to do is come over and here's some alcohol. Let's talk.
Yeah, exactly.
So, but no, it's just a general, who are you? What are you doing in war
I
type
just
deal.
like start licking. Just
Cloth,
that.
help!
He's stuck to a
Oh, no,
post, and the post is actively licking him.
Was I aware that he was a mimic beforehand?
What?
Was I aware that he was a mimic beforehand?
No.
Oh,
you
so
are
this
now.
freaks me out. As I see,
You see a post
Yes.
licking a tour.
A tar.
You
tar.
do because you're from war. You do kind of know a little bit about
Okay.
Milo.
yes.
Maybe not everything, but you know something. You know, like
Something is
he's
fishy
weird
about
and
it.
just
Okay.
best to let
Hold
it go.
on.
I'll get up and wander over.
Okay, never mind. I don't.
I'll get up and wander over. I'll be like, Milo, let him go.
I didn't hold. I'm not even holding him here.
There's the mouth that pops out
Yeah,
of like
are
the
you?
corner.
Yeah, you're speaking.
And a
I'm
single
literally not
eye-
holding him here. He touched me.
And a single eye just pops out.
I'm just picturing Miggy.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
All right.
You know what? Whatever. I'm not catching the bird. Give me your food.
He is food.
Do I even have food?
You should have something in your
Yes,
bag.
I do.
You guys have rations.
I do.
You're in charge of hunting our dinner.
Is it worth my life?
No, I should be.
This ain't
Either one of
life.
you,
I'm just
whichever
gonna
one
take
of you
your
wants to
arm.
hunt dinner.
I more or less go to the
It'll
woods
grow
at night
back your
hunting for
lizard.
dinner and all that.
You both are hungry.
Ooh, hadn't thought of that.
Yeah, my survival is okay, but it's not great.
I'll give you 2 rations.
Seriously, nothing?
Okay.
Survival isn't great, but
That's a
And let one
You hunt
hand
different
go.
things.
yeah, well,
get the rations.
I forget. Does the other thing give me better?
Smell, yeah.
But do you put your foot
I'm
on it
assuming
trying
you
to
do
get
that.
Yes, that's how I would like. I would leave him and like do that.
16.
I'll assist you.
Ooh, is he
Thank
smart enough
you.
to figure out what's going on with me?
Does it just
like,
barely get
as
me?
far as like me leaving with the hunt type deal?
There you go.
Okay.
16.
17.
Okay.
17.
Yeah, you pull free.
Don't touch Milo.
Noted.
Those of you who keep watch at night, and
I grow feet and walk off.
those of you with passive perceptions, notice that you don't see them, but you hear them. Wolves seem to be not far from you guys every time you sleep.
I want a puppy now.
Again.
No.
You will hear howling, and some growling and snarling and stuff like that. But you never see them, but you do hear them. They're around.
Well,
And you guys
for dinner, boys.
And you guys are aware that you are quite a ways away from the mountains where they typically like to gather. So it's peculiar, but you don't really pay too much attention to it. On the 4th day, you do arrive at Toft. You make your way through the gates, through the city, into Ward.
Hail the conquering heroes.
Hardly.
Uh,
Raven's probably sitting there just glaring at us. Going,
You come and there's Dorothy waiting for you.
Hey,
Dorothy!
Hey, we ha-
Hi
how-
guys.
How many people live in whatever the hell the name of the town we were in was?
Toft?
No, the town we just left.
Dragon or Snowhaven or Dragonsbane?
Dragonsbane. Yeah. What's the population of Dragonsbane?
500.
Okay, so yeah, less than 2% fatality rate. That's fine. Like that.
That's way better than I thought we'd have.
All right, let's go get punished.
Hi guys.
Hi,
Hello, Dorothy.
Dorothy.
Are you coming inside?
Yes, we're here to see Raven.
Yeah, we need to go talk to,
Only if she
to
lets
Mistress Raven.
Raven's not available, but Zet and Tharaval are there.
They'll do.
Okay.
Oh, good. The fun teachers.
So you guys make your way in and find your way into the meeting room, and there's Zet and Tharaval. They look at you.
He did it.
was-
And if it wasn't him, it was him.
That's mostly true.
Tharaval looks at you and goes,
And if they'd let me do it, we wouldn't have taken so long.
yeah, so I don't know exactly what's going on, but Raven knows. You're just lucky she's not here at the moment.
Yes.
Yeah, we are.
So Zet said that you guys had something for him. A relic?
Milo has it.
Oh! Zet! Come here. Pull him over to the side, and it's just like...
Okay.
Don't put that on.
That is fantastically disgusting.
I'm almost positive he licks it.
No, I've tasted Mimic before.
Fair.
I'm no different than any other mimic. It tastes the same, trust me.
Tharaval pulls out a box. Looks like a standard like jewelry box with a red velvet thing. And Zet would put the ring into it and then close it.
Bye, you little fuck!
And as they put it away, all of you hear again, I'm hungry.
So am I.
Same.
So am I.
I'm thirsty.
Hi, hungry. I'm Milo.
So, we'll debrief you, and then we'll tell Raven, and hopefully you guys have another assignment, so you're not here when she gets back.
Joke's on you. I'm not wearing briefs. Right.
Yeah.
We're gonna get something to eat first.
Oh yeah, there's food. Just we need to discuss. Oh, and he pulls out a different chest and hands you all guys little pouches worth 75 gold. This is for completion for the mission.
So, the 20 plus the 95.
You're free to spend that as you wish. Bob Jr. has plenty of items if you wish to purchase, or shops about the town. However you wish to do it, it's yours. So, I guess I'll ask you, Johnny. How'd it go? What happened?
Because I found it.
Well, do you want the long version or the short version?
Let's do the median version. We don't need to know everything, but we do need to file a report. So
They were dead before we got there.
That's the short version.
that answers no questions.
All right. So
The children.
Once
That
again,
raises more
that
questions.
All the no, wait, half the orphans.
No, like 9 of the
we
orphans.
found out that there was an undead presence.
okay.
We're pretty sure it has something to do with the ring that Milo just handed over.
It's hungry.
But actually, I think all the fatalities that are in the report that we're going to give you were before we even got there.
Yeah.
There were
About the
several. There were several
Those are-
children around. There were several children at the orphanage that were apparently dead before we got there.
But not
they
all
were,
the children. Do we have any counselors?
But we were. But
They
they
already
were.
have counselors.
They were running around acting as children.
They seemed to think they were still alive.
Okay.
The ring is also peculiar. It's not responding correctly to magic.
Okay.
I tried to identify it, and that voice that you heard did not show up in my analysis.
What voice?
I told you it's hungry.
Wait, did you guys not hear
You
that?
did not hear it?
No.
That's disturbing.
Oh no.
So there's an intelligence to the ring.
Which gets both Theravol's and Zet's attention. Go on.
It was asking to feed it souls. It was trying to offer me power and control of the undead in exchange for feeding it souls whenever we removed it from the child's finger. Obviously I resisted, but its other alternative was to just put it back in the ground in the graveyard, which I also thought was a really bad idea.
A wise choice. Zet, if you will. And he... see the arcane spark from his claws at this point?
Mm-hmm.
Claws, his scales shimmer, his eyes flash a little bit, and he closes them in a second and just kind of concentrates for a minute. I'm not surprised you were unavailable and unaware of all of the magic on this. There's heavy divination protecting its true identity. This will take a while of study. You see Tharavol unsling his bow and a bunch of limbs peel off of it and the bow climb up. And he goes, Sheila, you know anything? Okay. And we will investigate this further. But job well done. I'm glad to see everybody in one piece. Vigak.
Oh yeah, we actually somehow came back with more people than we left with.
We're special.
A time-honored ward tradition.
That was the real quest.
The quest was the friends we made along the way. Oh my god.
Which I'm working
Or
on right
kidnapped.
now.
Which is what we did to half the party.
That's how Dorothy got here.
More than just Dorothy.
Dorothy,
Cappy, Jim.
Yeah.
What the fuck's the name of the Minotaur?
Asterion?
Asterion.
Steve?
Yeah. Steve. Now Steve turned on us.
I know.
Fuck Steve.
No, you didn't fulfill your end of the bargain.
They turn to you and they go, what did your investigation reveal, Vigak? Drogar will brief you later.
Yes,
Fulgar.
Drogar.
Drogar.
I've already seen him in the square, and we have a plan to meet up later today. However, the rot, if you could call it that, is spreading about 25 miles out from the city at this point, and it looks like it's slowly moving outwards.
Okay.
I ran into them as I was investigating.
Mm-hmm.
Had not been able to find out more than what they have told you. It's linked somehow, though.
Okay.
I thought you guys ran into him when he was trying to eat an owl bear.
The first time.
Yep.
That may be. We have decided, and I believe you will hear this directly from Drogar, but we are going to assign you to this group for the time being.
Oh, you poor fuck.
Oh man, we got a babysitter.
Please tell me you say that out loud.
I do say the babysitter thing out loud.
Yes.
Okay.
He smiles to himself.
Yeah, I mean,
We're not a bad group once you get to know us.
You,
Then we're worse.
you guys are the epitome of ward, and you should take that with a compliment and as a insult.
And an insult.
Yeah.
What is insult?
You should really epitome you get. Insult. That's
Achar. That's when I call you the worst hunter I've ever met.
Yes.
That's an insult.
That's an insult.
That's also a fact.
it's also accurate.
If I may, Masters, after I debrief with Drogar, I would like to come back and discuss more on the topic, if you don't mind.
We will set up a time.
It's time to hunt.
For now, I assume you guys are road weary. Your rooms are awaiting you.
To the basement!
You are dismissed.
To my
To
swamp.
the tavern.
To the shops.
Excuse me,
Yes.
Zet. I was able to acquire a couple of spells on the road. I just have not been able to acquire the ink that I need to transcribe them. I was wondering if you had any available.
He does. He has what you need.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yes.
Actually, do we have the DMG handy?
Yes.
Pass me the DMG.
Nope, I lied. We don't.
Okay. The one day I don't bring mine.
The one book I don't have of all the 6 I do.
That's,
that I left home. I will remember to bring it for next
I
time.
can look it up.
You guys are dismissed.
I go to my swamp.
I go.
I go to the tavern.
Okay.
I take
go to my
3
room.
hours, talk to Drogar, and then I go off to young Bob, little Bob, Bob Jr.,
Bob Jr.
Bob Jr.
Mm-hmm.
So you can deal with them first. That's fine.
What
I
are you
might
looking
make
for?
my way there.
Mastercraft asked if he's got one, and what he's selling it for.
At the moment, no.
Okay.
I can
Then
commission one if you'd like.
how much would it cost?
Got a whole shelf of books, but they're all 3.5.
Yeah.
Except for that one.
65 gold.
Let me sleep on it. I'll
Okay.
come back later.
Anybody else make the way over to Bob's?
Maybe after I do some other things.
After I go to my room and transcribe the
Mhm.
spells that I do, I'll make my way over to Bob's just to see what he's got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You make your way over to Bob's House of Magic and Mystery.
Bob! My man. Good man.
Hello.
Listen, I need I need an everlasting ration pack. 2, please.
What happens if you eat the pack?
You never get hungry again.
That's not how that works.
It
No.
should be how it works.
However, if you can store it inside you and just keep opening it, and well,
That actually makes more sense.
That's actually something I can do.
It is doable. Unfortunately, I do not have the ingredients to make that currently.
What do you need?
One, I need whatever food you want the everlasting ration pack to be.
Easy.
2,
rotting meat.
Fresh is better.
I need a everlasting seed.
Where do I get one of those?
Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory.
If we paid attention in class, we'd know.
No, you would know. I'm not an herbalist.
You would either need a pure seed, blessed and planted in a divine garden, or to find one.
That's rough.
A pure seed,
Mm-hmm.
blessed and planted in a divine garden.
Milo's personal side quest. Find his food.
Yeah, but since we're in Toft, I actually know who to talk to get that done.
Ah.
That's not that difficult. That's a one day, let me go talk to somebody and ask real nice.
Okay.
Let me know.
All right. The food is easy. super easy. I guess one of them should be edible by normal people, just in case.
Probably.
All right. Any particular kind of seed?
A pure seed.
What's a pure seed?
You'll have to ask the botanists.
Let's go find a pure seed. Off I go to the flower shop.
Okay.
Hi, I was just wondering what you had in stock today.
I have a few potions. I have an assortment of daggers. I have some never break arrows. I have a few vials of poison. And I have a vial that, when consumed, will turn you invisible for an hour.
Does it have to be the whole vial, or can you take like sips and be invisible for 5 minutes? That's a
No,
genuine
if you
question.
just take a sip,
No,
it
that's-
just makes your tongue invisible.
Fair.
I've tried it before. What kind of daggers do you have?
I have these very nice silver daggers.
Silver.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thanks. Have a good day.
Alrighty. Is anyone else there?
Anything for armor-ish? Or is that
I would talk to the armorer.
Fair enough. How much are you selling one of those silver daggers for?
I'm
Just-
selling 2 of them.
Okay. For how much?
45.
Okay. Good to know. Thank you.
Got anything else that helps with invisibility? Or just the potion?
I just have the potion. If you want to commission items, that can be arranged. And if you want to bring the ingredients needed to make those items, it will be much cheaper than if I have to acquire them myself.
Would I know what a cloak of elvenkind is?
Roll Arcana.
Arcana? Oh, you know what? First roll of the new die. Let's start this party with a bang.
No
4.
No.
Alright. What kind of ingredients would you need for something I could wear that would help me turn invisible? No,
I can disguise you.
not quite what I'm looking for. Just harder to spot.
Yeah.
There are enchantments to. I mean, I can put it on almost any gemstone in a ring or necklace or hell, nose ring if you want. But those are more just cost and time. If you need something specific, or if it requires an element, then depending on how hard it is to acquire, is
Well, that would be your department, I would imagine.
Well,
You're
yes.
telling me what element I need to acquire.
absolutely, and I can acquire them, but that will be more cost than you. If you acquire it and bring it to me, where I don't have to go searching for it and pay extra for it, I don't charge you that fee.
So what would you need and where can I find it?
Now, are you looking to just be invisible, or are you looking to be extra stealthy or extra quiet, or?
At least extra quiet and stealthy. I imagine invisible would be difficult.
It's doable. It's pricey, but it's doable. Do you have a specific gemstone ring or necklace or?
No.
Okay. I have a few. The rings would be 50 gold just for the ring. The enchantments for invisibility would be 200 gold. For the ability to be much more stealthy would be 150 gold, and to be to be quieter while moving would be 125 gold.
Well, all of that is out of my price range right now. How long would it take you to acquire those? Actually, Where can I find ingredients to make that cheaper? Or what ingredients would you need, I guess?
Well, if you provide the ring, that will be that cost. The rest of the ingredients for those enchantments aren't hard to find. They just take a bit of time to make.
If you can give me a list, I can look around.
I have them. They're not hard to find. It just takes a while for me to get that enchanted.
Well, let me go look for a ring.
Okay.
Thank you.
All
You
right.
don't happen to have any really good whacking sticks, do you? Like a plus 1/4 staff?
Break a limb off
Like
a
a
tree.
3
And
staff.
enchanted.
Like this, but better.
No, unfortunately, no staffs.
Okay. All right, thank you.
Try the armor.
I walk back in.
Hello.
Is there anybody else in here?
Just you and Bob.
Alright. Actually, I do remember something that I was hoping I might be able to commission, if
Okay.
possible. I would like a set of clothes
Mm-hmm.
that would have like a simple glamour that would be able to change their appearance at will.
I will have to research that. Will they need to change their size or just change their appearance?
As long as I can keep them baggy, the size wouldn't really be of concern.
So you're not going to be either very small or very large or very thin or very heavy. You're going to be the same size. They just need to change color.
Relatively, like my ability to change my appearance
Mm-hmm.
is very limited.
Mm-hmm.
So like I could be heavy. As like I'm looking for baggy clothes that would be able to accommodate a typical range of adult human.
Okay. That is a little bit easier to do. It is. Let me do some research. Come back to me in a few days and I'll let you know what I find.
All right, thank you.
All right?
Your phone.
I'm assuming anything else needs to be done tonight?
I need to get a pound of fresh fish.
Fresh fish? Okay.
A pound of fresh fish would be like a silver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Not exactly.
There's a river running through Toft.
yeah. No, you can get a pound of fish for 3 copper.
Okay.
So you go to the market and you have your fish.
I'll also like to get some line and tackle.
Fishing supplies?
Yes.
2 more copper.
Okay.
Line, tackle, bait, all of it.
Yeah. Toft is a fishing town among other things. So
Okay, cool. I don't know how to do the math.
So that's 5 copper.
5 copper.
Okay, yeah, no, I know that.
Mm-hmm.
Out of...
If a gold is $1, a copper is a penny.
So I have 94...
94 copper, or 94 gold, 9 silver, 5 copper left.
90...
9 silver. Silver are dimes.
It's like the metric system. It's just on principles of 10.
1, 10, and 100. You got it?
94 gold, 9 silver,
Yes.
4 copper.
Yes.
Okay. No. Yes.
Yes. Yes?
Yes. 'Cause
Yes.
it was 5
I go to the
copper.
botanist.
Okay.
Explain what I'm looking for. Obviously.
We can get one, but it will take us a little time because we have to grow it. And it's not just like any seed will do. It has to be a specific seeds and it has to be prayed over and taken care of.
Understood.
So it's doable. We'll let you know when you need 2 of them.
I will need 2.
Okay.
And when they are done, I will need them delivered to Bob Jr.
Okay. We will let you know
Because
when we have them.
I think it's easier if you guys take care of it and then he takes care of it, because you guys know what you're doing and I don't.
We will let you know when they are ready, and then we will collect 30 gold per seed, and then we can deliver it to Bob.
I didn't ask Bob how much this was going to cost.
You did not.
Well, how about a small deal? Not a big one. Instead of 30 gold per seed, we do 25 gold per seed. And I keep an eye out for any new or interesting plants or seeds that I see on my next couple of missions.
We'll do that. But we may have a favor to ask of you later.
I can work with that.
Deal. Okay.
You want the gold now or later?
When they're ready.
Okay.
Congratulations, your next level's a warlock.
So they're going to take care of making the seeds outright, and then I just need the food for Bob, correct?
Correct.
Awesome. So the food's super easy. I go to the tavern and I just order like a meal.
You were made to understand that this is going to take a few weeks to do. This is not something that'll be done in a day.
Okay. Well, I go to the tavern and I find out what all is consisted of in a meal. Because basically what I'm going to have is I'm going to have one that's like a proper meal. And I'm going to have one that's basically just giant chunks of beef.
Proper meal will cost 5 gold for a steak, potatoes, the whole shebang.
Right.
The chunks of raw beef.
Literally, I'm just going to go to like the meat market and be like, hey, I just need like a beef thigh or something.
Those will be a gold.
Yeah. Doesn't need to be cooked, doesn't need to be specially prepared or butchered in any particular way. So that'll be 50 and 5 and 1. That'll be seeds and a meal, beef. I'm just trying to keep track of how much I'm intending on spending. I'll go back to Bob. I'll just peek my head in real quick. I'm like, hey, Bob, how much are you going to charge to make those 2 everlasting ration things? Like, I'm going to get all the supplies, but
25 gold for the enchantment per.
Okay. So that's another 50. Awesome sauce. I can actually afford that. Onward.
Okay.
Anyone else need anything?
Yes.
I want to imbue my weapons with the power of the wind. Just the extra force damage on a bow or one of the swords.
Okay. So just the enchantment, I acquire all of the items needed for this will be 100 gold.
For just one thing?
Just one thing.
I pass him the bone bow and 100 shiny coins.
Are they gold coins?
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe gold.
I am now down to 3 gold.
You want this on the bow?
Yes.
Okay. 2 things. One, this will take me about 4 weeks to do. The arrows you shoot will be destroyed instantly.
I can make my arrows.
Okay. They will. He explains that when the arrows are shot, they almost will form into a concussion force, and will shatter any arrow that is not specifically made to withstand that.
It does have unbreaking arrows. Future purchases.
Yeah, I was going to say that you can't afford.
Yeah.
Okay. So I will keep this for 4 weeks, and then I'll let you know when you can pick it up.
All right.
Anyone need anything else done?
No.
No. Cool. Does Dogar have anything for me? Like,
He wants you to keep an eye out, and he lets you know that someone has gone rogue,
okay.
and they are turning civilians and strangers.
Well, shit.
To keep an eye out for them, and if you find him, to destroy him
Mhm.
and bring his corpse back.
Does he have any knowledge of who or what they look like?
He gives you the name. He gives you the description. You are vaguely familiar with this student, former student now, but you don't know much about them.
Do I know the name, or are you gonna?
I will tell you the name.
Okay.
Don't worry about it right now.
Okay. So just keep an eye out. Kill him when I find him.
Kill him when you find him. If you find any victims of those from him who have been turned, bring them back so we can fix them.
If I can't bring him back,
their safety and health is the most important. So keep them under control and get them back here.
if things,
Keep them alive.
does he know that I'm now with a certain party?
He does.
Is he aware that things might not go to plan and I might not be able to bring everyone back?
Your mission is to save everyone.
Understood.
Okay.
Okay.
Next few days come and go. You guys find yourself resting, and then you are called back into the office. You have a new mission. This time, there are 4 people in the office. There's Raven. There is Zet. There is Theraval. And there is a large man, very burly chest, bald head. You've seen this teacher around, but haven't had much information to do with him. You know this is Drogar.
Human?
He is a Goliath as well.
Mr. Clean.
Do you say that out loud?
No.
Okay.
What the fuck's Mr. Clean? Everybody knows Mr. Clean.
Raven says you guys are being sent to the town of Drost, to the east. There are reports of demonic creatures coming at night, killing cattle, taking people out of their beds. So far, there's been no concrete information as to what's going on or what's causing this, but people are going missing, and they've hired us. So, put a stop to it, figure out if this is actual demonic involvement, if this is a giant prank, whatever it is, figure it out, stop it. You, sir. Word has reached my ear that the fine name of Ward and the Wardens, and you went to jail.
This is true. I will not lie.
Good. Because you're not very good at it.
Also true.
I think that's how he ended up there in the first place.
Yeah.
However, based on the word of a mayor from that town, this will be remembered, but let go. You are the direct example of our school and of my name. Do not let me down.
Understood.
To be perfectly fair, ma'am, it was a very large misunderstanding due
Doesn't matter.
to his poor communication skills and their convoluted laws.
Regardless of that fact,
Fine.
everyone's gonna know one of our students ended up in jail. We are not the only adventuring school, but we are the best, and we remain that reputation by our actions, or lack thereof. Keep that in mind. Now, happy hunting. Get going.
Quick question.
Yes.
What is my debt to the school?
Large.
And in charge.
I would like to know a number eventually because I'm trying to pay that off.
Oh, I know. You will.
Vikak turns and walks out the door.
Okay.
Fee, fi, fo, fum.
It's better to ask like Zet or Terrible anyways. Like,
Alrighty. Yeah, I'm assuming you guys pack up and go?
Yep.
Okay.
Quick question, not
Yeah.
of the mission.
Uh-huh.
Fish with the red-tailed hawk, how's that going? Is it still following me? Do I still know?
Um, There was a few days where you didn't see it,
Yeah.
but
you are
on,
in a town.
on the third day, you do see it sitting on one of the trees.
Okay.
It's got a fish in its claws.
Okay.
It sees you,
Mm-hmm.
takes off, and then comes back. No fish in its claw this time. Cocks his head, look at you. It's in a tree about 50 feet from you.
Okay.
About 35 feet up in the air.
Okay. I'm gonna pull out a small bit, raise it up above my head in my hand.
Okay.
Try it like that and hold still.
Animal handling check.
Yeah. Ooh. Flaccid 20.
Okay.
Wait, is it? Yeah, flaccid 20.
It swoops down,
Uh-huh.
lands on your arm,
Mm-hmm.
cuts the fuck out of your arm
Fair.
with massive claws, dealing no damage, but you've got,
Scratches.
yeah.
I mean, he's
Uh,
wearing armor, isn't he?
It hits the point without any armor. Oh, I forgot about Kitty.
Kitty.
Oh, yeah, Kitty, no.
Kitty, no.
Yeah.
I was breathing so well.
Oh, that was your mistake.
I know.
Breathe less.
Working on it. The hawk grabs the fish
Uh-huh.
and takes off.
Okay.
And then 5 minutes later, it comes back, and this time it actually lands on your arm again without the fish, just kind of looking at you.
Okay. Pull out another small bit. You gonna try to pet it, maybe?
Screams at you,
Okay.
takes the fish,
Uh-huh, yeah.
off it goes.
Uh-huh.
About 25 minutes later, you see it again.
Okay. This thing's needy. Okay.
Tis a bird.
From the branch, it screams at you again, and then takes off. You get the sense it's following you.
Okay.
It does what it wants, but it'll follow you.
Okay.
To start.
That is a very progressive start.
It's further than the black ever got.
I'm doing amazing.
Yeah. You're rolling really well.
I
Oh,
know,
yeah.
right?
I was ready for this thing to poop on you and fly away, but that did not
I
happen.
used a charm spell, and then these motherfuckers killed it.
Oh, yeah. Well, as soon as you did it, like, oh shit, this is actually going to work. Fuck it, let's kill it.
I'm doing it the old-fashioned way.
You cheated, that's why.
No,
This
it's just
is
we couldn't
awful.
allow LeBlack to have any kind of happiness.
Well, no, it was because
Ever.
you called for a bluff check, and I rolled a nat one. Because I'm like, I've got it. It's okay. And
No.
to be fair, I wouldn't believe him either.
Any special markings on the hawk? Or is it just like
Red
regular
tail.
old beige
Red tail.
Red tail.
It has a red tail.
alright, so before I head out, I want to at least check in with Bob to see if he's made any progress on my.
Remind me quickly again, you were looking for the china clothes. If you want clothes that will just change color or pattern, it's doable. They will stay the same material that they are. They will just change their appearance. If you want clothes that will change their appearance, their size, their style, the color, that's going to be more, cost more and be a lot more difficult to do, but both are doable.
Okay, what's the price range on both of them?
The cheaper one, the easier one, will be about 150 gold. And whatever the clothing material is you decide to make it out of, the other one will be 300 gold. And specifically has to have fine silk.
Alright. I'll have to think about that.
Okay.
Alright, I'm ready to go.
Okay.
5 more gallons of ale for the road.
Okay. I think it's 5 silver.
Yeah, they're 2 silver apiece, I think. Like 5 should be a gold.
Okay. You guys head
I'll
your.
leave some brewing at home.
Yep.
Hopefully, it'll be ready when I get back.
Wood news. There was a fire today.
Brewing alcohol or brewing beer doesn't need fire. Just needs time.
To be fair, Zet lives there. How often is there not a fire?
There's that as well.
Alright, just 1 second for me, please.
How far is the how long is the travel to wherever the fuck we're going?
It's
Droft.
Drost. It's at the base of the mountains on the opposite side of the mountain that you were at, but it's about 10 days on foot.
That's only half a gallon of ale a day. This is gonna be rough.
I have no problem walking, but I would want to make this quicker. How much would it take to rent a horse and carriage type deal to fit all of us?
About 30 gold.
He does got the point. We do have to transport Milo.
I don't mind coughing up the 30 gold, but if anyone wishes to help me, I would greatly appreciate it.
I can chip in 5 gold.
3 gold.
7.
Okay.
A number of gold coming at you.
25, 30. Okay, well, leave it 5. 5, 6 is...
You're at 21 right now.
21? Okay, then I throw the rest in.
Okay.
So which is the 21, 8, 9.
You're the big mucky muck around here. You should have more money than us.
Not much. Well, because I didn't spend anything. Yeah, I do have more gold now.
I am out.
So.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're broke now.
Wait, what did you spend money on?
Everything.
Bow stuff.
Okay.
It's still not ready, is it?
Oh,
4 weeks.
You didn't get the arrows that never miss?
Nope.
No, it's not
Never
gonna
miss.
broke.
Never break.
Or never break.
I have something that's gonna break my arrows.
But I also want to get the arrows too.
Yeah.
Future plans.
Okay. You guys, anything you want to accomplish over the 10 days that it takes to get there?
10. I thought, wouldn't it take less? Because
You're right. With the current budget, it'll take 4.
I want to check up on how the taming's going. Every so often. It's following me.
Okay. First 2 days. First day you don't see it. Second day you do. It will come and get gold. Or
Gold. Okay,
Gold.
I really like
It
this
eats
bird.
gold.
It's gonna take your gold.
it comes to get the fish. It will land on you now. It will not let you touch it.
Okay. Just like a cat. Okay.
Yep.
Catbird.
Alright. Well,
Yeah,
so I'll take the
bird.
fish out of my hand.
It'll take the fish out of your hand.
Okay.
And it won't even bite you.
I'll just like.
No, it takes it, but you've learned to stick your fingers away from the sharp beak.
It's a pretty beak.
Yes.
Awesome.
I can communicate with dinosaurs,
Okay.
and in the past we've like.
Birds are not dinosaurs. You can't talk to the bird.
Well, that's the thing is, in the past you've said maybe. So,
Whether you can or not, it doesn't matter. The bird has no interest in talking to you. So either you can, and it's ignoring you, or you can't, and you're just.
well, I can also cast Beast Bond.
You can.
No. I'll be. I will keep an eye out for lizards, though.
Okay.
He's found one.
I can talk to you already.
At this point, he's more my pet than he'll ever be yours.
Is there any like small towns, rest stops, anything I can gather information for myself as far as what I need?
Not really.
No.
This is the closest town to.
So it's just empty road and wilderness up until we get to the town.
There comes a point on day 2 where you could go north to Slaughter Pen.
Ew.
But you
I
would have
remember the smell of that. No,
you can still smell it from where you are.
I believe it.
But you.
But there's nothing on the way that I
Nope.
can stop. No. Do we meet any travelers on the way?
I'm gonna get to that.
Okay.
I know where we are. We're in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Yeah.
I'll be practicing my spells.
Yep.
We'll be coming around.
You on the end of
We
the
are
first
going around
day, you guys come across a caravan that's heading the opposite way, and they were coming from Three Rivers Ford. They asked to camp with you guys, not to just to share an area of campground.
They want company.
It's
Go round the blind. Do not do that. Oh my god.
Wait, what'd you tell them to do? Oh gosh.
okay. It is a family, mother, father,
Oh no, never mind. Stay
3
where you're
children,
at.
and an elderly woman that you believe to be the grandmother.
I will entertain them by playing my instrument.
Okay.
I'll join
whoa.
you with the
Hold on,
bones.
tell us scary ghost stories.
Go ahead and roll a. I saw performance.
+6.
Okay, we'll get to that.
Damn it. I was kidding.
You can't
So
get it.
that's a 16.
Okay. It is very well done. Everyone seems to be very happy. The children are excited.
The little fidget spinner that I carry with me, it actually telescopes out into what looks like a flute, but it also has 2 arms that come out and they have strings, and it looks very complicated and convoluted, but it sounds very eerie.
Did you just say fidget spinner?
Yes.
So he's basically an airbender, and he's got the little balls, and he's.
It is. They are very interested in it, and they are very happy to sit and watch. They also sit and tell stories. The old woman seems to be the matriarch of this family and has incredible stories of the past.
I may or may not be doing that specifically to get their attention away from Milo.
Well, whether it was done specifically or not, Milo used it for that purpose. And as you're rummaging through their belongings,
I think a better question would be, what would I consider valuable in robbing them blind? I mean,
oh, I know. You find a couple of stale biscuits.
Yes.
A piece of semi-moldy cheese.
Gone.
A top. A doll.
Nah.
About 3 silver and 5 copper.
I take the copper.
Okay. And a
It's more
needle,
colorful. Must be more valuable.
a needle and vial of a strange liquid.
A needle?
A needle and vial.
The stories the grandma was telling, are they of any interest to me at all?
Some of them are interesting, but nothing specific.
Okay, all the old food is gone.
Mm-hmm.
The 5 copper,
Mm-hmm.
totally. I don't care about the vial. What else was there? There was something else.
Strange liquid.
A top.
There's the top.
Took the top.
Okay.
Oh, you're taking a kid's toy.
There's the top. There's the doll.
No doll.
There was you took the bread and the cheese.
Yep.
And the copper.
and the copper. Okay.
But not the silver.
The 5 copper, no silver.
They would notice silver missing, just not copper.
They would notice copper missing.
They don't have a whole lot of money. They're going to notice it's gone, but they're going to be confused as hell as to why only the
You
copper's
said
gone.
there was mom, dad, kids, and grandma, right?
Yep.
They will notice.
Yeah, they
Hold
will
dad
notice.
aside, discreetly type deal, off the side, sharing a beer type deal. As much as my +1 wisdom will allow me to, I discreetly ask him about, where he's coming from, what he's heard about, what I need to know.
You're also aware that you can't be very open about what you're looking for.
Correct.
So you need to listen more than ask.
Yes.
You know they're coming from Three Rivers Ford.
You responded.
And they haven't noticed anything just based on have you guys been hunting and selling Disney? Haven't noticed anything that piques your interest.
Okay.
I would not have told you that in person. You're in character.
Okay.
Here, you can take the copper. I have the top.
Morning comes.
Did I notice him robbing
With that stealth, I doubt it.
What's your passive perception?
15?
No. You did notice Milo wasn't there for a little bit, but he disappears, so nothing specifically. Even you, Jim, didn't really know what happened to Milo.
Yeah, no.
I mean, you may have known what I was off to do, but you didn't say it. Not passively, anyway.
The next morning comes. They bid you all farewell. They pack up their camp and keep
Up the cat.
Kitty, no. That's affecting my mind. They pack up their camp and make their way west as you guys are heading east.
Bye!
Towards the middle of the second day, are you having Tindalos? Okay.
Scouting.
Yep. Go ahead and make your perception check. If you're going for, you're going to roll at advantage for sound.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's going to be a much higher DC.
All right. So that's 17.
Okay. Milo.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll a perception check.
Perception.
Yep.
Ten.
Okay. You guys.
Not my strength.
But this one was. You guys notice as you pull up and around a bend in a clearing that there's a woman laying against the rock, eyes closed, and she's in a dress, and she's covered in blood.
I run over and check to see if she's alive. And
As you touch her, she kind of, you have to help. You have to help. My fiance, they attacked us, and he's in the woods. And she's pointing frantically towards the woods.
What attacked you?
The men, they attacked us.
Right.
Insight check.
Okay.
Okay.
The three of us are going to just head out towards the woods.
I'm gonna go look for tracks.
Lasted 20.
Okay. She seems very frantic, so she's either very, very truthful or very, very good at putting on a performance. You are unsure.
Could just
how
be
badly
random.
is she? Is she covered like in fake blood, or do I see?
She
wounds?
like her clothes are ripped a bit, and she's got blood. They're soaked.
Is she actively leaking blood?
Yeah. And do I see wounds?
If you're looking at them, you don't really see the wound on her from where the rips are, but she's covered in blood.
All right. So I'm asking her, are you hurt? Where are you hurt? What are you? how are you
She's
hurt? Is this your blood?
That's true. That's always a good question.
she's not. She's in a bit of shock, so she's not quite making coherent sense. She seems to be scraped up a bit, but as you're like trying to bandage her up and stop the bleeding, there's just a lot of blood, but you don't really know where it's coming from.
Let's go out to the edge of the forest. Don't go in with us. see if we can see anything from there.
So,
I was thinking more like pull her.
Hmm?
Nothing. I was like,
are you saying something?
not yet.
Okay. Who's walking into the forest?
We're not walking into the forest, or
No,
are they-
I'll walk.
Oh god damn it! Don't walk into the forest.
He said, "Don't walk into the forest."
You can if you want to,
No.
but no, I was saying, or at least I'll be walking up to the edge of the forest, trying to I don't want to get out of sight of the group.
Okay. So just like walking to the edge of the road and kind of the first 15 feet into the woods. Okay.
Yeah.
Is everyone stopping there, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there such thing as a listen check with 5e?
That's
Perception.
Perception.
All right, can I see if I can hear anything?
Sure.
Where's my
I'm
perception?
wrapping up in blankets, giving her some water, trying to keep her warm,
Okay.
calm her down.
Nat
As
20.
huh?
Nat 20.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Plus 1.
Okay.
Wow, that's my passive perception.
Fuck you. All right?
I took a feat for that, so
Alright,
don't
so-
feel bad.
You see the blood trail go away.
Do I have any
I'm
weird?
getting there.
Okay.
No weird vibes. The blood smell is strong, and you can see something went that way. There's broken branches and twigs, and you can see the drops of blood. It's quite visible. It doesn't take a rocket science to see that.
Are there rocket scientists in D&D?
Yes.
I mean, technically.
They operate the trebuchets.
Yeah.
Oh, rock science.
So artificers got it.
Yeah. And you can hear like the faintest of like rustling and people trying to be quiet with their breathing.
I don't hear any sounds of battle, no.
Nope.
So, who's around at the edge? I know Carbone's with me right now.
Jim,
Jim, yes.
The
Atar,
whole left side of the
and
table.
Ragnar.
Okay. So just these
The
people.
front line.
Yes.
Okay.
The front line.
I
5 feet into the forest right now.
I turn around so she can't see me,
Mm-hmm.
and I do.
She's dealing with these
Okay.
people right here.
I
Hold on.
also try to make it. I don't know where they are, but I try to turn so whoever it is can't see me talking, and I quietly tell these guys, "Hey, something doesn't feel right. I'm not hearing any sounds of battle, but I do hear people trying to be quiet."
Do you have your
Hush.
back to us?
Yes. They're facing north. You guys are facing her on the road.
I'm
They're-
talking.
They're
to,
facing into the woods.
Yeah.
You're on the opposite side. She's facing that way, but she can't see you guys.
So I'm telling you, I don't hear sounds of battle, but I hear people trying to be quiet. It sounds almost like an ambush is being set up for us. So if we're gonna go in there, which I do recommend we do, because we can't leave this here. We need to do this smartly. You guys stay here. I'm gonna go talk to the other ones and see what we're gonna do.
This is so you
Well,
want to
dumbass is
ambush
gonna
the
wait for us.
ambushers.
Correct.
I like that
Well, I
idea.
mean, if
Uh,
the big guy would turn around, I could actually read his lips.
How good are you at
Tell him that next time you get near him.
Yeah,
Not very good.
that's a
He's
good
horrible
idea.
hunter.
So as you're saying that,
You're not within earshot of me.
Can be.
a large man in leathers and fur, holding a sword, looks at you all and says, "Stop what you're doing. Drop all your valuables on the ground now."
Oh no.
And as you, your perception check and your passive perception and your passive perception and your passive perception,
I think that's sitting at a 15.
you hear a bunch of trees rustle and you see all of a sudden crossbows pointed at you guys.
Oh please.
I ready the dodge action.
Hey guys, hold on. He just wants our valuables, right? I'll give him the most valuable thing I have, and then they'll leave us alone. I go up to him.
As you start walking, there's a crossbow bullet shot directly at your feet. No further. Leave everything on the ground.
No. It can't get dirty.
No.
How did she react to them coming out?
She's still... Go ahead and roll insight.
I'm about to make mince meat of these people.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah.
No, mirror. 19.
She puts on a good show, but she doesn't seem like she was completely surprised by this.
Yeah, the act is failing.
She's really good at what she does.
Robbers!
No, it's not that.
Sheriff of Rottingham. No.
She is very charismatic and very convincing, but something about this says that she's not completely surprised by this.
Persuasion. No. If I put it on the ground,
Okay,
it's worthless.
roll persuasion.
21.
Really?
Wow.
17 plus 4.
Oh, 17. I saw 7. And I was like, what?
This was
Sorry.
this was supposed to be an ambush, and I know what's about to happen. So go ahead. He lets you. He puts his hand up and does a little twirl, and all right, come forward.
So now, mind you, I'm Milo size.
I know what's about to happen.
Before things
real
kick
quick.
off, how close is Milo and the bad guy compared to us right now?
So he is
That's not good.
about 30 feet away from you guys. You guys are facing into the woods. He's down the trail
Okay.
at the bend of the trail, standing there. Milo's now walking away from.
So
all
we
of
have
you.
him kind of pincered at the moment?
No,
No.
he's at.
They have us pincered between them and the
Okay.
Think of it this way. This is
Do
one
we
side
have
of the
a
road. Yes, in a second. One side of the road, other side of the road. You're not going to need it because I'm not going to bring it out for 30 seconds when you eat this guy. This side of the road is looking that way. You are also looking that way. The woods are over here.
Okay.
Towards me, 30 feet down, there's a man holding a sword and...
Okay. We see...
Yes.
Okay.
You also see all of the crossbows pointed at you.
Cool. All right.
He allows you to approach.
Hold on.
What is it?
Hold. Okay. Before I approach,
Mm-hmm.
I make a show of taking my mace and putting it on the ground.
Okay.
I go up to him. No. I'm about 5 feet away from him.
Okay. Go on.
With
I
awakened,
have to be honest
with
with
awakened
this.
mind, I tell her, like, do we need to protect her?
I don't know
I
yet.
have to
but
be
keep an
honest
eye on
about
her.
this. As he was walking up, I tried to sleight of hand a dart off of my belt into my hand and rolled a natural 1. Don't know how that affects them.
You may get shot by one of the guys on the side.
It's a +4, so
It's a natural 1. From behind you, you hear a voice yell, "Drop it!"
I'll drop it.
Okay. Hands
At a
up.
Very fast pace.
Hands up. One has the quarterstaff in the hand.
Drop it.
Drop it on your foot, if you can.
No. I'll drop it.
Okay.
Anyway, I go up to the guy, tell him about 5 feet away.
Okay.
It's... I'm going to have to make this look like it's coming out of a regular pocket. It's not coming out of a regular pocket. So I close my mouth, reach into a pocket, and I pull out the top.
Okay.
But I intentionally hold it upside down so that it's just
Okay.
the bottom.
It's a wooden top.
That's fine.
Okay.
That is perfectly fine. Here. And I go to hand it to him.
I'm gonna make you roll one more persuasion check, but I will give you advantage.
Milo, don't give him that.
There's my advantage.
No, but I'm gonna give it to you anyway because I.
Nat 20.
Woo!
Fucking Nat 20.
Oh no.
This was supposed to be like a very complicated, possible. No, just
Yeah, no.
like I watched a video on how to make this, not this. I spent time.
Well, I guess you gotta write him back saying it didn't work.
I'm going to. I'm going to comment on the video.
Can I tell which direction from behind me that voice came?
With his perception.
Yes.
Behindish.
Between 5:30 and 6:30.
Okay.
How tough does this guy look?
He looks like he's.
I think he means, does he need some sauce to go with him?
So here's what happens.
Am I adding ketchup, or am I gonna tenderize it before?
This is a very muscular man.
Human.
And he surprisingly goes to grab it and grabs not only the top but part of your hand as well, as more of in a trying to crush your hand type deal.
That's okay.
Dumbass.
I know. Crush it, and when he goes to pull away, that's a no. It's an 11, but it's a no. And is very weird. You have one action that you can do at this point.
Yep.
Before things start to go.
Oh yeah.
So, what do?
I shove him down my gullet.
Okay. Okay.
As soon as he moves, I'm bolting directly behind me after whatever.
Literally, I have him
whatever
grappled. Like all I got to do is just.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your. It's a bite attack.
It's a bite attack. Do I get advantage?
Um,
Have him grappled?
Yeah.
Of course you do.
I mean, you fucking would, wouldn't you?
Do the thing.
That's a 19.
That'll.
And that's a 7. Okay.
Yeah. You bite him. There's a quick. And
I go for the juicy bits.
Not the family jewels.
Oh, all the juicy bits. And that's going to be 13 plus 3 and 2 is 5, so 18 damage. 5 of that is acid damage as I start.
Okay. There's a muffled scream and
wrecking his day
as there are legs kicking out of the now Milo mouth.
I'm not changing my size, by the way. I'm making this as awkward as humanly possible for anyone watching.
Oh, you've done that with flying colors.
So wait, the voice came from the road?
And the way you were traveling, 30 feet ahead.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine.
He's standing there.
Okay, yeah.
And with that, I call out, "All right, family, meat's back on the menu."
Oh, a Tarzan.
That deserves an intimidation check.
I'm going to give it to him because it's a Tolkien quote, so by all means, roll. And you have advantage because when your teammates just vored somebody, so...
Right.
How does she react to all this?
We're going to get to that in a second. This is all happening very quickly.
Yes.
Dredd says it's the true anguish of a DM who just had his encounter derailed.
No, I'm more like the proud parent that's like... There's no... Like, the proud parent, like, I wanted my son to play baseball, but he's like a world-famous ballerina. Wasn't what I expected, but I'm still very proud.
Placid
What's going to
20.
happen?
Huh?
Placid 20.
Hey, it's a 20 night.
The orcs on the edge of the Inns Forest. Yes.
You hear a few people go...
Wait, what?
I don't get paid enough for this.
And just bolts. You hear her, who's been putting on a very good performance, scream.
No longer a performance.
And then pass out. And you hear about 4 or 5 guys just go in directions.
I'm heading straight for the sound that I heard.
Achar.
I scream a Muppet
Your
born
time to
battle
shine.
cry.
I've been waiting for that.
Well, I go with him because I'm a little surprised about all this. I'm not used to you doing this, and I'm like, oh, we're ready for battle? Cool, let's go.
I'm hunting one of them.
Okay.
I draw a dagger and sit with her to wait to see what she says when she wakes up.
Okay.
And mop up the mess if if there is any. I'm just gonna sit there because I'm just, you know what? I'm just gonna keep an eye on this one.
I did my job.
So we're each going after a different person now?
Basically.
This is manhunt at this point.
Yes.
I think at this point it's just a matter of who can run faster.
Uh-huh.
See, I can't run for shit, so
I doubt any of them can run at 40 feet. So
I have to convince them to let me walk.
I'll
up
like
to them.
Wile E. Coyote catch up next to him. Hey, buddy! What you running from?
You two are the one
little
that have
guy.
that speed. So are you going to use your Zephyr Strike to go after them?
Yes.
Okay. You two can make perception checks.
Ooh.
What about me?
You're not going to be fast enough to see what they do.
Oh, right. I can only move, what, 40 at a run?
30.
30 at a run?
No,
17.
30 feet or 60 at a run. But
They're running too.
they're running too.
You
I
just
look
be at
over
the
to
same
Ayla,
speed
it's
as
like,
them.
I love a good reverse ambush.
Yeah.
19.
Okay.
17.
Okay.
She didn't
Jesus.
better hope she wasn't a
These
part
guys
of
don't have a
this.
prayer.
Oh, you think she is?
You get to a point where
Awfully convenient.
you've lost their trail, but you're relatively certain they're probably hiding somewhere in this area. You're not sure where.
Can I see him from where I'm at?
Yes. You can both see each other. You're within about 30 feet of each other.
What the hell language do we share? Is it just common?
Do you have Draconic?
Nope.
Elvish.
Nope.
Giant.
Halfling?
Goblin.
Orcish.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Name that tune!
Primordial.
No.
Damn it. All right, cool.
So the two of you cover every language.
Entry-level board hand signs.
Yeah, no, I...
Stealth jiggle, yes, stealth jiggle.
No, that's proctology.
Yeah, wait,
Does this apply
yeah,
to this?
same difference.
same thing.
Okay.
Athletics is like climbing.
So
Stealth
it's
jiggle
not
is
just running.
Just
So
My face.
if you've never seen this TV show, I highly recommend it. It was on Netflix for a while. It was the BBC version of Robin Hood. It was a television series where they just kind of disappear into the rocks and pull up. It's a good show, but you're positive they've hidden somewhere. You don't quite know where they are at the moment.
I walk over to you. Make a disturbance. They cannot outrun me.
If I were a terrified bandit, where would I hide? Can I make an investigation check?
You can, absolutely.
Come out, wherever you are. We're not gonna hurt you.
Much.
no. We're not gonna hurt them. It's just
11.
painless for us.
You don't seem to see anything that dictates
Hiding.
hiding, per se. You could be wrong, but you're almost positive they have to be in this general area.
Look up.
I'm gonna look
Stepping around
around,
your
look
staff.
for like where they might have like tripped or stumbled where they were running.
Investigation or survival.
Oh, please, survival, do me well. I love ending.
Who's going to
Do I catch up at any point with them?
You catch up, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I help them look?
That's actually pretty good. 17. Or not 17, 15.
There are plenty of animal tracks and plenty of footprints, but nothing that specifically points you in any direction.
Oh, just let him go.
Yeah, let's let him go.
No. This is fun.
No.
Oh, let's see what they have.
Well,
I mean, I left my staff back there.
I want a crossbow.
would it be prudent so that they don't find out about Milo?
Hey, what are they going to tell?
Yeah, what are they gonna say?
Fair point.
This halfling ate somebody.
They're-
No one's going to believe them.
And I think Ayla's still sitting on the woman, so yeah, screw it, let's go back.
Yeah.
Let's see what she has on.
Hey guys, if you want your decoy back, just come let us know. We'll negotiate.
I finish ingesting our friend.
Yeah, there's not even a point in rolling.
No. While he's in there, I'm going to search him. Because I'm the asshole that can do that.
Does he
I
have a
love
map
my
to their
life.
hideout?
So I go ahead and search him. Coins, jewels, a dagger.
He's got a dagger on his belt. It's kind of rusty.
He's got a wet boots.
You ate most of his armor.
Yeah, I hawk the dagger up and just leave it on the ground. I don't want to eat that.
There is a partially dissolved leather armor.
That comes up too.
You find
Organic, you can eat it.
15 silver on him.
Ooh, 15.
You find a brass key,
I keep that.
and he dropped the massive broadsword that he was holding.
Broadsword. Ooh.
Broadsword.
Okay.
Does anybody need that broadsword he was holding?
I would love a broadsword.
I mean, I can use it, but I'm not gonna.
Does anybody need it?
Need it? No, no one needs it.
Okay. In that case, it's just going to stay in there until I can pawn it off somewhere else.
How decent does it look?
Yeah, that's.
It's a broadsword. It's made well enough. It's nothing special. It's not broken.
It doesn't look
Can you
special.
spit up his lower half?
It's not
bones?
rusty or anything.
I need to make a new bow.
No, it's kept pretty clean.
Lower half bones.
I'll stick with my axes.
Yeah, just like the legs and the pelvis.
Okay, so first we're going to roll an intelligence check to see if I even know what those are.
Lower half bones?
And then we're going to roll an acrobatics check to see if I can do it. 10 to even know what bones he's talking of, and an 11 to actually do it. He wants the lower half bones of the guy I just ate.
I'm without a bow for 4 weeks. I'm making his legs into bows.
Bad.
Why are you
So
He's going to be bow-legged.
Currently being enchanted.
Does that give him a bonus to those rolls?
roll a d4.
4.
My lightning strikes you.
No. I'm going to give you a d4 inspiration on the next time you want to roll.
Yes!
For that, because that was awesome. You get a foot. You get a shoulder, a few ribs, and one vertebrae.
I can work with this.
Yeah, is that what you wanted?
Close enough.
Okay.
Does anything happen on our way back to the group? Like
Nope.
any rustling behind us, anything like that?
Nope.
Any smell of urine?
Oh, there's plenty of that.
That's all over the place.
Yeah.
The forest reeks of urine right about now.
Damn it, I
My
wanted
work
to
here is
punch
done.
some guys.
I was going to have you punch
I
some
know.
guys. You did too good of a job.
Fuck, Milo.
Sorry.
No one ever... They had crossbows. I could finally have used my deflect missile. No one ever shoots me.
That sucks.
It turns to
I
you.
shoot
I
it.
can shoot you real fast.
That's not going to help.
The problem is you get too close too quick. You gotta stand back if you want her to shoot you.
Do you want to punch her?
Huh?
Do you want to punch her?
This is a possibility. First we gotta wake her up.
I pick up my mace just for clarity.
Yep. I'm assuming you pick up your mace and staff and such. It takes a few minutes, but she does wake up.
Master of Disguise.
Yes?
Can you look like him? Like one of them?
I can.
Preferably not the one that you ate.
A better
You just-
question would be, did I really
I
can't
pull
get
out the mask, put it up to my face, and then pull it away.
a better
like
question
this?
would be, did I catch a good enough look at any of them?
You did not.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Did he?
What's your passive perception again?
17.
Got a pretty good look at them.
But he like, was up there with... Oh, well, no, he was up there with the main guy. Not...
That's
I got
it,
eaten.
It's also something he's very good at.
Yeah.
So
Like this?
See? Yeah, like that, I think. I don't know, do I recognize this guy?
it looks vaguely like a dirty bandit. So
Maybe we could get her to lead us to their hideout. Ask her where the rendezvous point is.
That would
Or tell her
require,
we've got to get to the rendezvous point and see where she leads you.
that would require the rest of us hiding,
Yeah.
which I can do.
And I can do.
He's kind of okay at. He just needs to like ride out over the horizon. I don't know.
I could sit in the woods and crouch down so that I look like a pile of rocks.
And then there's also him.
I'm fine. I can take care of myself.
How good are you at hiding?
which, by the way,
What is that? A survival check?
No,
Aya?
stealth.
Ayla. While in the woods,
Apparently not good enough.
you get advantage on stealth because you look like rocks.
You look like you belong there.
Yep.
Liking.
Licking.
So she begins to come to, or you guys.
Is everybody?
I did.
Do we want to do that?
I'm in the
Okay,
woods.
cool.
All right. I go hide in the
I'm
bush
gone.
somewhere.
Okay. Everyone just stealth who's not going to be
That's
there.
cocked.
I'm not hidden well. I'm just in a bush somewhere off in the distance.
Oh,
Roll
yeah.
stealth.
17.
I got a 3.
Oh, okay.
I tell him to hide better. 17.
I tell him to hide better.
Atar?
I'm busy making things of people's bones.
Okay.
Oh, God damn it.
Hide.
Tar. Get in.
Where at?
In the middle of the road.
It's in the forest.
Okay, then I need you to roll a stealth check at
Okay.
disadvantage.
Would you put the bones down?
16 on stealth.
Okay.
13 and... You said disadvantage or
Yep.
advantage?
Disadvantage. You're
Oh.
not hiding. You're just not visible at the moment.
7.
Okay.
Oh, I'm being left alone with her.
Yeah.
Have fun.
I'm not far off.
None of us are.
Nope.
Okay.
Just keep her mouth shut or something.
She comes to and is
And I'm crouched down. Is like, quick, hurry! We gotta go. Those monsters. They tried taking everybody.
okay. And she just kind of gets up, very out of it.
Come on, we've got to go. Move
Where do you want me to go?
back to the camp.
Aren't you going to blindfold me, or am I just going?
God
Damn it.
Oh, well that's simple. Sorry, I thought you were one of them.
Persuasion.
First off, insight.
Okay.
That's 16.
She's very good at lying,
Mm-hmm.
based on what you've just learned.
Right.
She seems pretty truthful at this point. A lot of this is she just watched somebody get eaten and a bunch of stuff happen that most people wouldn't be able to really comprehend.
Mm-hmm.
So you can understand her.
She's kind of thrown off.
Yeah, you get the sense that she probably isn't a part of this, at least not by choice.
All right.
Um,
For my persuasion, that's also going to be a 16.
Okay, so you're calming enough that she doesn't faint again.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's going on. She's
Oh, right, the face. I pull out the mask, put it up to my face for a second, then pull it back.
Can I see him from where I'm hidden at?
sure.
Can I see his mouth? Like, can I read his lips?
I mean, he just revealed himself.
Well, yeah, there's that too.
You see him turn back into Johnny, so
I'll come walking out.
I'm gonna follow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We were thinking that you might have been part of whatever this was. And
Yeah.
Well, willing part of
Well-
whatever this was.
willing. What happened? What's your story?
What's the frequency, Kenneth?
I owe money.
Money
anymore.
to the guy that just got ate?
I come right up next to her. Hi.
She passes out.
11 on medicine check? Is she actually injured? I don't know if that
No.
would work.
And now that you take a second, Milo, you can smell pig's blood.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. I gambled and lost, and I owed a debt, and I couldn't pay it. They bought the debt out, and me with it. So
Well, I think the debt guy is now the dead guy.
I want you to go away from me.
So what you're saying is you're broke.
How much did you owe?
50 platinum.
Whoa!
Jesus.
All right. So, expensive tastes.
Find a new town to live.
Yeah.
Running.
There's a really nice adventuring school back that way. They might have a good some work for you to do.
Not out loud. So what I'm hearing is there's a 500 gold bounty on her head.
Yeah, 50 platinum. Yeah, 500 gold.
500 gold bounty on her head.
Well, no, there's a 500 gold debt that somebody bought.
Which means somebody's going to want that money.
Right.
Or the slave.
The guy that wants the money isn't the guy that I ate, is it?
That was the leader.
So you have no idea where they're hidden out.
Good news, you're no longer in debt.
One moment, and she just vomits all over the side.
Yeah, no, I get that a lot.
There.
Does it smell reasonable?
No.
It smells awful, and you love it.
No.
Bad Milo.
Real quick.
Yes.
No.
I'm pretty sure that at least those bandits are not going to be coming back, but I just want to keep just a general eye out.
Okay, just roll a perception.
13.
You don't notice anything at the moment. If that changes, I'll let you know.
Okay.
I'm waiting. Now she passes out. Does anybody catch her?
Not me.
I'm off just surrounding the,
Yeah, fucking 21 on Dex.
Okay. She doesn't hit her head, so.
Seriously, Milo.
I'm actually going to need a strength check because you weigh 42 pounds and she weighs.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. No, that's fair. This is going to be fun.
She just lands on you and you fluff.
3.
So she's now on top of you. Yeah. She landed on a stuffed teddy bear.
Well, you broke her fall.
I cushioned her fall.
Yep. But.
I help you roll her off. I think we should just leave her here. I keep going.
At least
She's
get
not
her
injured.
to safety.
Wait, she's passed out again?
I think she'll be better off if we're not here when she wakes up. Especially
if
this
we
one.
Put her in the cart and put Milo up front.
This is
Our
our second
it
day's
shouldn't be a
travel.
problem.
This is the middle of the second day.
Yeah.
So the hawk thing is going okay.
Give her
Already
3
doubled
days
that.
worth of rations.
So far.
Tell her to head back to Toft.
I didn't pack extra rations.
None of us did.
Are we by any rivers or anything?
I've been hunting for my food, so if we need to feed her, I will hunt extra if need be.
You aren't far from one, but you're not on top of it.
It's not the biggest issue. We've got a cart. Throw her in the back.
Where's the
Skin
opposite
her
direction of
alive.
where she wants to go?
Regardless,
Dinner tomorrow.
That's not really
Yes.
up to her at this point now, is it?
regardless,
Just leave her.
regardless of what
Out
we
in the
do,
wild,
yeah.
with no way to
that's
defend
fine.
herself.
She shouldn't have taken up with bandits. She shouldn't have given away her money.
I have a metal pointy stick I can leave her.
regardless of what we're gonna do, let's just
I have a large
get
piece
off
of metal I
this
can leave her,
road
hold
and
up
move
broadsword.
away from here. No, I don't like this area. It's if there's bandits here, that means law around this area is not the greatest. We need to keep moving.
Right.
So let's throw it in the
About the
cart
same length.
and discuss this as we travel,
Throw her on the cart.
We can always dump her later, I suppose.
Right.
or let Milo eat
And
her.
if she becomes an issue,
You know,
we can very
we have
easily
a bag
let
of
her
Yeah, hi.
be eaten by Milo.
What?
At least if no
Who am I?
good,
Do
she
not
might make
say
it
that
to
out
safety.
You know
What
he
are we
has-
doing now?
They might be here. They might be listening too.
You know he has an impulse control problem.
I do not.
Actually, no.
Was not
He's actually really good at keeping.
He
As
just
you-
licked up vomit.
As you say that, you burp up a shoe.
Is it a pair or just one?
Just one.
Milo should see.
I've
should be.
literally known dogs that are better trained than that.
Milo should be the first one she sees when she wakes up for
Okay.
the extra hassle she's caused.
First off,
Yes.
So it's dread.
Yep. Thank you, Dred.
nobody trained Milo to not eat vomit.
This is true.
I feel like that should have been covered in school.
Did they train you not to eat vomit?
I'm not a garbage disposal.
No, you're a fluffball.
Right.
Also,
They trained me to stay away from fire.
Did they train you not to mop things up with your butt?
Also not a problem for me. Whatever.
You can't actually see his butt at the moment, so.
Yeah. You've never seen my butt.
I walk over, I pick her up, I put her in the cart and go, let's go.
I'm assuming this is this happening while
Right.
we're
Yeah.
I jump.
So what was that about eating her?
No.
We'll be fine
If she
doesn't
becomes
eat
a
for 2
problem.
days.
Oh. Is she not a problem already?
She's not a problem right now.
But
she's only a burden.
She caused us problems.
We
Not
solved that
intentionally.
problem.
Yeah, but it was funny.
Yeah, that problem was solved.
It was fun.
Fine. Just
She
like
caused them more
You
problems
just
than they
ate
caused us.
tonight, aren't you full?
no.
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 Christ.
That's not how that works.
Full is not a
No.
concept he's
If
familiar
if
with.
she winds up being more than hassle, free meal.
Even at inconvenience.
But until then, I'm gonna need you to stay at the front of the cart, out of the back.
Come on, Milo, come up front with me.
I sit up. I just jump up front, and the whole cart goes.
I don't know how comfortable I am with just telling Milo he can eat troublesome people.
I am completely comfortable with
Like-
that.
You're the worst
We-
paladin ever.
We
You
went.
don't know me.
We went over at length when it is not okay to eat people.
I am
when they
trained-
become more than a hassle.
I am trained to not randomly eat people.
Thank God.
I was in those classes with him. I know he is very well trained.
Why were you in those classes?
Look at
Shut
that
up.
face.
It basically was there with a book.
Don't ask.
Teacher's assistant.
Classes covered other things too.
What not to do with prisoners.
Basically.
I failed that.
How to correctly attach a foot.
I failed that test too.
Well, that's because Zet was teaching it.
About this point, she starts to wake back up again.
I come back out of the forest with my foot bow.
And no one's there.
It doesn't
because
look very good.
It doesn't look good at all.
Well,
You
I'm,
have a ball of bone, sort of. It's weird. It won't work as a bow at all. But, I mean, if Milo vomited at somebody at high speed, it might do damage.
You know they sell bows, right?
he's broke.
You know
Can-
they're relatively cheap.
No.
You can
as
also
in
make
zero.
them out of wood. As I
Did you
look
string
to
that?
the forest.
Did you string that before you gave it to me?
Yeah.
Oh god, now he's gonna have a string hanging out of his bum.
No. I'm just wondering if there was tension. Not anymore.
As the string snaps.
So she wakes back up.
She wakes back up.
Hey, you're finally awake.
Hey, I caught trying to sneak across the border, right?
Roll a d10.
Son of a bitch.
and you did it in a regular voice too, which was actually kind of impressive.
Hey, you 6.
You heal 6 hit points.
He's already at full hit
Damage
point.
in days.
I'm just saying, you feel invigorated. And you feel a smile and a god chuckle at you.
He glows slightly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hand her a mug of ale. Like, not even really looking up from whatever I'm doing, just...
Yeah,
You're
she,
gonna-
without really looking up at it either, she just takes it and sniffs it first and then
Alright, so
Drinks
we've
it.
decided not to leave you alone in the woods.
With me.
We're going to...
Are you gonna kill me? Are you gonna kill me?
Do you want to be killed?
Only if you become more trouble than you're worth.
Or if you want to.
Are you going to be more trouble than you're worth?
I'm assuming you own me, so whatever.
Own?
How much
Whoa,
are you
whoa,
worth?
whoa, whoa.
I've sold people before.
No, we killed the people that made you slaves. a slave.
Okay.
People.
Well,
Now
a
what?
person.
What are you gonna do with me?
We're going to drop you off at the town that we're going to.
And that's it?
Probably.
Yeah, probably. If you're being nice, we might be nice, but that's about it.
Is that sound agreeable to you?
You're not gonna kill me, you're not gonna beat me, and you're gonna let me go?
Are you used
Probably.
to that?
Kinda.
Okay.
How long have you been dealing with this?
Like a day?
A while. A few years.
All right.
Hmm.
So yeah,
That's
we're
my
that's
job.
we're
terrible.
bringing you to. Where are we going? Drost?
Drost.
Drost.
Just
Are you familiar?
the town that we're going to that has monster problems and people and cows are getting kidnapped. and
We're
killed.
solving that.
Great.
Yeah, we're
Wait. Cows are getting kidnapped?
Yes, and killed.
Why?
I don't know.
That's what we're going to figure out.
literally our job to find out.
We need to find out what's going on with the cows.
And
I don't give a fuck about it. It's like, cows? No!
Someone's mooching in on his territory.
Yeah.
no, mooching.
Now you can roll a
roll
d6.
Guitar stab.
6.
Just balances out, so yeah.
I lose my pregnancy glow.
Yeah.
Take another d6.
For that, I'm actually going to say you take 1 point of damage. That's stupid. You zap yourself on the card.
And he gets zapped right in front of this lady. He's like, no, don't worry. It happened.
Lightning out of a clear sky. Bam!
Inside a covered wagon.
Inside a covered wagon.
Whatever.
Shocking, huh?
This happens.
Now you can roll a d6.
Stop while you're ahead.
He doesn't know the
He keeps
meaning.
setting me up.
It's literally 3 sentences out of every 10 that he says this happens.
But we gotta set them up. We gotta set and spike. Over and over and over.
How much damage do you take?
2.
Okay.
Zap.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. That happens.
Don't sit too close.
So what's your name? Do you have a name or a number?
Hi, I'm Milo.
From the front you hear, why do I smell popcorn?
That's his hair.
That's my hair. I need butter, I know.
I'm hungry.
No.
My name is Beth.
Beth.
I've been here for a while. They took me to all over this area. I was to anybody that had a cart or looked wealthy, was to get their attention until I paid them back the debt plus whatever they decided else they wanted.
And you didn't know at all where they were hiding?
I mean, if I was within 50 feet of it, I could tell you where it is, but how to get there, they blindfolded me.
Was it deeper in the woods?
They blindfolded me.
Alright. Well, the reason we ask is because we are definitely going to slaughter them.
Yeah, we're going to make a game of it.
Not a big fan of slaving.
Or, you know.
Or people trying to take my stuff.
Or people running away from the fight. I mean,
I don't
come on.
have much.
All I heard was a free meals ahead.
I'm still not okay with everything that's going on, so
Oh,
Yeah,
we
we
just
get
leave
that
you
a
on the
lot.
side of the road if you like.
sure.
You're the meanest cleric ever.
I gave her a choice.
Do you at least have shoes or anything? Like, what else? Like, do you have
I don't.
anything?
I've only got the one. Sorry.
We're not leaving her on the side of the road. There's
Not
like
without
Chooses to
shoes.
sit there.
Not without shoes.
She's covered in blood.
I don't
Rude.
own anything other than
hers.
what I'm wearing, and that's only because they need me to
Right.
have an outfit.
And with what you're wearing being covered in
Pigs.
pig's blood,
Yeah.
it's going to attract some predators, and you don't have anything to defend yourself, do you?
Milo, don't you have
Sticks.
stuff
No.
in your stuff?
Rocks.
Right. So,
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Pulls out the broadsword. You can have the broadsword.
Broadsword.
we're going to take you to town.
Whatever happened to you being on the down low?
Charity song.
Yeah.
That's another thing.
We can't have you talk.
People
about
don't
movies.
know about Milo's condition.
Condition.
Let's keep it that way.
It was an accident. There was an artificer, artificer, and a bag of holding. It just.
We would like to keep it that way. And so that is literally the only condition we have.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that agreeable?
Do you have more beer? Yep.
All right.
More beer.
She had two months.
Yeah, I've only got 5 gallons. And this is a 10-day
As
trip.
as I'm
4-day trip.
as I'm driving, I'm hearing the conversation. I turn around, I pull out the normal amulet of Ward, and we're from the school. We're on a mission. We promise we won't hurt you as long as you keep quiet.
Badges.
We'll take care of you at least until we get to town.
Yeah, why do you get the badge? We don't.
We'll talk about that later.
He's an undercover police officer.
He's paid off his debt.
Fucking narc. I knew it.
I don't know what any of that means, but if you're gonna let me go and not hunt me,
You've never heard of Ward?
no. What's Ward?
Aren't we famous?
I'm sorry.
Not
You
the
are-
slaves.
Not to slaves.
Oh, good point. Well, yeah, but you were something before a slave, right? You were a gambler.
Which is basically a slave.
To your
slave.
habits.
That's deep.
Mm-hmm.
I.
Like
Okay.
the beds.
Where are we?
On the road.
Again.
We're
Moving
we're about
along.
2.5 days from Drost. Is that the name of the town?
Trost.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know where that is.
We're
Idiot.
on the continent of Northos.
Where are you from?
Jesus, where is she? Really? Wow, man.
Scroll.
Is he scrolling left, down?
Down.
Oh, God.
Left.
Oh,
and
God.
right.
She's from Southos.
Ah, shit. That's a real place.
Southeast Coast.
Oh, God. She's from Space Australia.
Go Space Broncos.
Spaceballs.
Space
Funny.
Brisbane, to be
She doesn't look
exact.
Truish.
Originally, I'm from Tamarack.
Do I know where that is?
I thought that was a spice.
That's
Tamarack.
Oh.
Tamarack is a terrible city down south.
Yeah, I was going to say Tamarack
I-
is the bad part of town.
Correct. You know it is the.
I don't.
You don't.
I might.
I'm lucky that I know this continent's called Northos.
You know she's from the continent of Nabimba Barrens. Which is basically Fantasy Australia.
Did he
I
say
told
that?
you she was from Space Australia.
Did he say the name?
Yeah, Namimba.
She just said Tamarack.
Yeah, but did he say?
Yeah, do I know that?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
13 in history.
This is what you rolled?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know it's one of the larger slaving cities of the Nabimba Barrens. That whole continent is run on slavery.
She's from Space Australia.
With an 18 to
You made
history,
that
do I know
up.
anything more?
probably
You
did.
know it is. Yeah, like
What is space and what is Australia to us?
this is one of the few continents that's ruled by city-states and not an overall government. They fight with each other all the time. There's basically one town in the entire land that is not super corrupt and super terrible, and that's not Tamarack.
Okay.
Tamarack is basically the western port where all of pirates or anybody that is buying or selling slaves will first land before going to the rest of the continent.
Cool. I tell you guys all this.
Ah,
Oh, he tells. Oh.
I found it.
You made that name up.
No.
Tamarack?
No, no, no,
Nabimba
no,
Barrens.
No, I've heard of this. The Forgotten Plains are there.
Who forgot their planes?
It's across the
Apparently it
seas.
Where are the well-remembered plains?
It's off the what is that? The south.
South of the Azarian Ocean.
Yes.
I'm not from around here.
Neither is that.
It's a far way.
It's far away.
Yes,
It's far away.
It's at
Okay.
least like 6
I'll
days
take-
walk. From here.
I'll take your word for it.
We're here.
You said city states.
I'm sorry.
We're
You
heading
said
to
city
Dross.
states.
Did I say city states?
Yes.
What's your intelligence?
Intelligence is a 10.
No.
No.
Okay.
Baronies.
You just said the cities deal in are powerful.
Whatever you said, I said. I was paying half attention.
All right.
And I'm not great at relaying information like this. So
Telephone is a game.
yes, it is, and I'm terrible at it. But I basically say, okay, I know where you're from. You're far from home. You're on this continent, on the upper north side of it.
I don't know where that is.
The upper west side.
I feel ya.
Do I have to go back?
Not if you don't want to.
I don't.
Okay. Well, when we get to Drost, you can make a new life there if you want.
Okay. I don't have anything or skills other than
Waitress, it is.
I was going to say, can you carry a beer?
Without
can I
drinking
drink the
it.
beer?
Can you carry one without drinking it?
Yes.
All right. That's
have
a
a beer.
good qualification.
I can carry it even while being beaten. So
Actually,
That's
okay.
even more
Hopefully
Um,
that won't be an issue.
slaves usually have a skill of some sort. That's why they're a slave. What did they have you as a slave for?
A decoy.
I'm
Yeah.
not interested in hearing the rest of the
She's
story.
good at acting.
I'm
Ish.
good at convincing people to
She can.
split up.
Politician.
I was thinking thespian, but you know,
That's 2 on the nose.
She doesn't look like she likes animals that much.
not for you. Ew.
What the fuck that word means?
Allow me to assist this.
No, I like men. I'm
Because if you continue past Drost to Ravensreach is a very large city where there's lots of things to do, and someone who knows how to pretend like you do can find a job pretending.
How does Milo know this? Well traveled, is he?
You don't even want to know.
I mean, technically, yes.
I mean, you walk around as a hat for half a generation.
I mean, I was on the Black's Head.
The
Yeah,
hat
right.
of a bard.
The hat of a bard.
Okay, fair.
He knows
Fair.
every brothel.
He only knows because of the beer.
And all the orphanages.
Yes.
And all the orphanages.
I don't have any skills or any money, but I'm just happy not to be where I am. So
All right. Well, we're not going to kill you.
Not taking it home.
They've maybe promised not to eat you. I'm not going to eat you.
I have questions, but I'm not gonna ask them.
It was an accident.
I don't want to know.
What are your questions?
No.
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 Please ask.
The,
So we can
less
ignore
she
them.
knows, the less she knows, the better.
Doesn't mean just because she asks a question doesn't mean we're going to answer it. I just want to know
Exactly. I
what
just
she
wanna
wants to
know
know.
what
She
her-
wants
what
to
she's
know about
gonna
him.
Yeah, I'm. If you let me drink enough, I'll forget all of this.
That's not up to us. That's up to him.
He is the one who controls the alcohol.
4-day trip.
We're almost there.
We're like halfway-ish.
All right. Does the rest of the day go by without an incident? Okay. Set up camp. Blah blah blah.
All the fun stuff.
She
She doesn't need to know.
she sets up camp. She makes the fire. She
Okay.
cleans up. She sets up the tents, and then she sits on the far edge of camp and doesn't say a word.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah.
I pulled Johnny and did Johnny and goddamn, why am I drawing a blank on your
Jim.
Thank you,
Jiminy.
Jim. And
The Muppet.
Ayla over to the side and like, do you guys want to set up a watch tonight?
Well,
Yeah.
duh.
Okay.
Is there like a stream or a pond, any body of water nearby where we can wash her clothes because she's starting to smell?
And her.
Can we be at the bridge?
Oh.
There is
No bridges.
Jeff Bridges.
Jeff Bezos.
There is within a few miles of you guys, you can find a stream. It's a pretty large stream, but yeah.
Within a few miles?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, walk a few miles just to wash her clothes.
Is it on the
Well,
way?
then we should. Like,
It is on the way. You will get to.
We should go there and camp next to the river.
Yeah. So if you want to go for about another hour or so,
That
you'll
works.
get
Yeah.
there.
Nobody happens to have an extra set of clothes she can borrow.
I mean, he barfed some up, but we're gonna need to wash those anyway.
No.
So I'm assuming we go toward the river.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I think our best bet would just be to wash whatever she has already on, and then you can sew them back up so that they're not all cut and torn.
Yeah.
Actually,
also
wait,
needs
does
to
mending
wait.
clean stuff?
No, but it would.
Yeah, well, probably the first night I would have at least mended her things.
It's still the first day.
If,
Yeah,
if
so-
anybody had
we
pressed the
have her undressed, they
vegetation,
give her a blanket to wrap up in, we wash her clothes, let them
Who's
dry,
got-
you mend them.
Yeah.
We won't be attracting predators either.
Who's got Presta Hootie Doody?
I think I would be the only one that has it.
I'm sorry, fucking what?
The little black thing. The little black thing.
Presta Hootie Doody.
You've never heard of Presta Hootie Doody?
I'm gonna write wizards to make them change the name of that spell.
You've never heard the press the hoodie doody.
Gib used it a lot.
So Dredd says we should just have her work as a swindler, shady merchant's aide, waitress, or info broker. Basically anything that involves acting. It could be profitable for us down the line. I responded with agreed, but none of us are actually smart enough to think of that.
Correct.
That is true.
Yeah.
At the moment, we're just saying burden.
I will take.
No, bourbon, I left that at home.
Hey, you have a bottle of bourbon, don't you?
I left that at home. I'm not taking that on a dangerous mission. That's the first thing that gets stolen.
What was your job? To spread it.
I can spread the fucking
You
word
can
of
spread it
sweet-
over a couple days.
Yeah.
I'll take last watch.
Oh, that's not necessary. I got it.
The last time you took a watch, you decided to make friends with a ghost.
No,
Do you
it's
see any ghosts around?
We didn't see the last one either.
He is solid.
Right. So there's nothing to worry about. And besides, it's not like you guys are going to be in another room
Okay.
or in
stealth.
another side of town. You're going to be right there.
Post.
So
Okay.
if a ghost decides to show up and try to be friendly, I'll introduce you. How's that?
You know, actually, I'm fairly okay with that.
Yeah.
Good night.
That'll be my sleeping form.
There's no worries. Get you some rest.
Go. That'll be my sleeping form.
Okay.
14.
Or are you gonna sleep like a log?
What form
To begin with,
to get out?
what I'm wearing.
Okay. She does not come to get food from you guys. She sits on the outside. And as
Train
no-
her like a hawk.
You gonna give her some fish?
I wanna give her some.
Beth,
Cook it first.
No, it's sushi.
she walks up to you. Yes.
get some fish. He's got the fish for you.
Maybe fish.
How long have you been carrying that fish?
I don't know, it's fresh.
4 days.
No, not yet.
3.5
Almost.
Two.
Almost 2 days.
Yeah, 2 days. It's fresh.
ish.
No, fish.
Ish.
That was. I give him credit for it every once in a while. I fucking hate you.
Which one do you want me to roll?
I'm just gonna let that one slide.
Probably for the best.
Just because I don't want this to keep going. She comes up to you. Are you offering her raw fish?
No, I'm gonna cook it.
Okay. She takes it and eats it.
Suddenly, a red-tailed hawk attacks her.
My plan is to prepare perfectly.
Motherfucker, that is my dinner!
Oh yeah, that reminds me. I'm also a hawk.
You don't see it today.
Not tonight. Okay.
As nightfall comes, she looks. Are you going to tie me up?
Do you want to?
Are you going to?
I don't have anywhere to go.
Do you want to be tied up?
I mean,
Oh no.
No.
You got
Okay,
legs, don't you?
Here, I think I've got one of these. Let's start digging through my bag. I'm sorry, I don't have a spare, like...
I walk over. She can take mine. I don't need it.
Alright.
And she
You can use my backpack as a pillow.
We have a pillow.
I don't think she'd be comfortable with that.
I'm going to go wash the blood off me in the river.
Didn't we already do that?
No, not
Oh,
yet.
okay.
That was the point of being here.
Okay.
Yeah.
When you're done,
I have made
I should be able to fix your clothes.
She just takes them off and hands them to you.
Oh, okay, that's all right. You might want to wash these though.
She takes them back. As you walk, you can see a ton of scars from the top of her shoulders all the way down her.
Oh, man, they ain't gonna fix that.
Prestidigitation, Mike.
Wow.
No, it won't.
Prestidigitude would.
Duty.
I want to
Rest
go
of
hunting
duty.
before bedtime.
Okay.
So
I'll
make that
we'll
a
get that in a
homework
second. She comes back, clothes are washed. She hands you the clothes. She just
Takes a
sits there.
minute to cast it.
She puts it back on.
Swoobity.
Puts them back on. Lays down. Goes to sleep.
Well,
Yes.
it's dark.
What? Good night.
Yeah, good night.
You're going out hunting?
yes,
Okay.
I need to eat because
Yeah.
I don't bring anything really. I have like some rations, but I normally hunt.
Go ahead and roll survival.
Okay.
I'll assist him if he lets me.
To be clear,
That's a bad
Milo
idea.
disappeared about 15 minutes ago and has not been seen since.
I want
we're
to go
used to it.
alone,
Yeah,
so
he's
I'm-
going alone. He didn't tell anybody.
Gotcha.
That's a 6.
How's the guy driving the wagon dealing with all of this?
I'm driving the wagon.
Oh, you're driving. Oh, okay. I
Yes.
thought we.
How you dealing with this?
Oh,
fine.
okay. I thought we like just rented a.
No, I rented the carriage and the horse and all that, but
Oh, okay.
I'm
Horses.
Never mind. Okay.
sorry, horses.
He's
Oh,
like,
definitely horses.
Yes.
Yeah.
Horses,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm sorry. Yes, I meant horses.
Okay, I thought we like just purchased travel. Never mind that.
So no game, but nuts, berries, mushrooms, maybe. Nothing. Okay, I go back to camp hungry.
There was food. You were offered food.
I know.
There's rations. So.
I have rations in my bag, but I wanted to go hunting.
Okay. Well,
So if I didn't find anything, I go back to camp hungry until I get back to camp.
okay. You can eat if you want.
Yeah.
And yes.
Fishing. I want to go
Yeah.
fishing.
Okay.
Since we're at Fire River, right?
Um,
Is there any fish in this little stream? How big is the stream?
it's a pretty big stream.
Is it a pretty big stream?
that's survival.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll survival.
Nice. Flies at 20.
Okay.
I'm down to 5 rations. I need to buy some more rations.
You catch a decent-sized fish.
I mean, I ate a bandit, so
trout.
I'm good for at least another day.
So
2-pound trout.
tell me, ooh,
At least until breakfast, right?
Big boy.
that's a nice one. I had 2.5 pounds of fresh fish.
Okay. And at that, we will thank you for watching. And we will see the chaos that comes next week.